Test, test, test. How's it going, Mudo? Can't wait to see some information about whatever's coming down the pipe. My guess, we're gonna see season 2 information and then a little bit of Anna. I hope there's not a lot of Anna information because I still haven't released my video. Actually, what I can do, I can just show off my Anna video right now. How's it going, Medino? I'm gonna show off my video right now. Screw it. It's not done, by the way. But I'll show that I had something working. Okay, so this is the Anna video. This is our members only video that we have on Twitch. That's also for members only for YouTube. So yeah, you can watch this one already on my channel. So what I did is I chopped up moves that exist for Nina, that exist for Anna, and basically make parallels to them, so on and so forth. They've been playing Anna all day, nice. And then a few other things, and then here I go ahead. I talk about Heat Burst and how Anna likely will be changed. So this is just kind of like the Nina kind of things. So here we talk about how her Heat Burst almost certainly is going to be down 2. Like with like almost 100% accuracy, it's going to be down 2. And why is it down 2? Well, if you look at the frame data, it's 16. It's perfect. Not only is it 16, it's a fucking bound option, right? So of course that's going to be her Heat Burst. How's it going, Brent? So that's of course going to be the Heat Burst. And then what else I have here? Oh yeah, this is just like theoretical stuff like that. What other footage I have? Oh yeah, CGM stance. 4-2-3 being a spin option. Okay, now here are the parallels to moves that Anna has that other characters have and why they would be it. So like for instance, Anna forward 4 almost certainly is going to be like Lars's forward 4. Let's go ahead and make sure we're not live yet. Okay. And what I'll do, I'll refresh this. Probably been on a Kendrick kick lately. Oh shit, why is it all full screen now? That's kind of scary. But yeah, like for instance, her forward 4 almost certainly is going to be like Lars 4, 3+4. Yeah, let me know if it goes live and I'm not recording it. Oh yeah, her hip check is going to be it. Oh, it's live on Twitch? Bro. God dang it. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, the reason why I'd prefer us to watch it on YouTube is because... Oh, wait, no, it's not live on Twitch. Okay, I might as well have this. Yeah, it's live, but it's not live. It says, please wait. So kind of similar thing we're getting here. Okay, but yeah, I want to watch it on YouTube because we can rewind YouTube. You can't rewind Twitch. Okay, so what else do we have here? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure her Heat Smash is going to be 13 or 14. Simply because like a lot of the female characters typically have faster Heat Smashes. So I'm like, okay, well Anna was really defined about her I-13 Rage Art in Tekken 7. That it would make sense to give her a fast one. Now, I don't know if it'll be 13 still. Simply because I have a feeling they're going to be buffing her 13 game. I talk about it. Oh yeah, I talk about it. Wait, did I post that video? This is not a full breakdown. If you want to see a full breakdown, find your favorite Anna content creator. Okay, you know, fuck it. Let's watch this right now. Okay, I don't remember if I showed this to you guys. And go regarding Punishers in T8. This is not a full breakdown. If you want to see a full breakdown, find your favorite Anna content creator for Tekken 7. Look at their breakdown. Otherwise, I do have a video available for members only. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and... No, I don't think Blom Bomb will be one. To start off with, everyone's favorite, just standard 10-frame jab. We have 1-2. From 1-2, you have a lot of other options, kind of standard Nina style 1-2-4. Of course, 1-2-4, not NC, but at the same time also as a counter launcher on the final hit. For Ana specifically, though, what you're going to be wanting to do on 10 is 2-3. So from 2-3, looks like +0, okay damage. The tricky part, though, is a transition into CGM or Chaos Judgment or Cat Stance by holding back. So by tapping 2-3 into back, we are now clean +8 in CGM stance, and things get really, really scary for the opponent when they have to eat it. For 11 frame punishment, you don't really have much. You do have stand 4, which has bonus range to it. Here, you know, our jabs will miss, 2-3 misses, but at this range, our stand 4.
I love getting proved wrong by myself.
About there, and now we'll do 2-3. Yeah, we're a little bit too short, and of course 2-3. We can't tap forward to.
Yeah, let me skip ahead because they're probably going to start soon.
2-3, a little bit limited range.
So here's the conclusion of the punishment section on the Ana.
And then from here we get an FC mix up as well.
So like,
it is slower because right.
Sorry,
full crouch
I'm talking about full crouch mix up and wall stand options, stuff like that.
20 frames, non-fuzzyable timing. You just have to read the mix up. The nice thing against Ana, you know, you can deep sidestep left and you'll basically beat everything. That's the way to beat her. But yeah, she is lacking in the wall stand department.
I'm pretty confident about this.
The only difference is her wall stand 3 is 11, whereas with Zafina's wall stand,
because Ana's punishment is dog shit in Tekken 7.
About wall stand 3, it's actually not that bad on block. Now you are stuck in stance. You do have a power crush out. Which means if you think they're going to mash out, okay, we can go for power crush 30+4 CGM option. Otherwise, you can always go for CGM 4 for high crush, although I don't know if the frame data is perfectly set up.
Yeah, I still don't know.
But yeah, wall stand 3 is your punisher until you reach wall stand 18 for more stagger low options, so on and so forth. Now,
here we go.
The theory that I have is that Ana is going to get significant buffs in this kind of region of the shit frame data from 13, especially out of wall stand. And that really stems from the fact that she has 3 options that are really noteworthy at 14. Now, what's noteworthy about her 14 options is she has back 2-2, which is a high. She has forward 2-3, which is a high. And then she has hip check, which is the mid, right?
Yeah, not
so
like
instead of making option like forward 2-3 faster, what I think they're going to do is they're going to make it so up forward 1-3 is NC instead. Yep. So here, our frame data, and again,
yeah, my stick is bad. I need to replace my stick, but I'm not going to do it until I get back to America.
Pushback, but there's a good chance that in T8, this pushback will be gone. So she has this really long range I-13 to complement her kit. The other thing of note when it comes to up forward 1-3 is that because it is a diagonal input, that also means we can diagonal cancel the up forward 1-3. That means for stagger lows or quick lows that recover in full standing, we can go for an option like diagonal cancel up forward 1-3 for +7 to apply pressure out of FC. So whereas wall stand 1-2 +2 mid option, we would have a high option out of FC for up forward 1-3 for +7. Now I think they're going to go even further with that, and that is by allowing for an option like up forward 1-3 to transition into CGM. Now, does that mean up forward 1-3 will still remain its +7 as natural hit? Probably not. Instead, what it likely will mean is up forward 1-3 into CGM will likely be +7, and then up forward 1-3 by itself will probably be like +3, maybe +2, something to that effect. So they're going to really, really want to force the CGM mix-up because, of course, Tekken 8 is all about stances. And
I would hope so, otherwise it'd be kind of awkward.
So I can definitely see up forward 1-3 being sort of the gap of a move that really doesn't exist for Ana in her current T7 state, but will exist in T8. And once again, that is an I-13 diagonal cancel up forward 1-3 as her standing 13 and her wall stand 13 punisher.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident about that. Yeah, going through the move list and whatnot and keep going over playing like Ana again recently, it really feels like that's the direction they're going with Ana. Yeah, they're going to force CGM. Still don't know what her gimmick is going to be. Personally, I like the idea how if you parry or reverse with the stance, you get like meter or something like that. But yeah, that would be so like fringe sort of thing to go. Top of the screen big? What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, my point being is like if it's not live and they're making us wait like 10 minutes, that'd be really awkward to like queue that up. To screw people over. Like, screw you guys. Yeah, it should be live. Like I said, it would be weird for them to A, lie, and B, record a video with like a bunch of lead-in. How's it going, Wale? You just missed my Anna prediction video that I never released yet. Never on time? Yeah, what can you do? I mean, like, I replied to a comment. I can't remember who I replied to. But it's like, I forgot that TWT, the grand finale for TWT was the beginning of December. We are now almost 3 months later, and we're finally getting a preview on Season 2. Really, Namco? Really, Season 2? Finally getting a preview? Not even like a release of it? It's like, come on, man. Yeah, they should have 100% started releasing Season 2 like a week after TWT. Like, we have all that momentum. You don't have to release Anna or whoever. Julia, you know, shit like that. But, like, come on. Like, give us fucking... Like, give us some hope here. Does anyone, like, really like, you know, Season 1? I mean, I'll be honest. I play it still, but I don't like the game. I never made my video about it. Yeah, right? They're like, oh, we're going to wait for tournaments, which is perfectly fine to do so. But then to have us wait, like, come on, man.
We'll save ourselves.
Almost 3 months later, and we're just getting a preview of the Season 2. I can't believe it. And furthermore, like, the one thing of note, it's like, they could have easily done, what do you call it? They could have easily done another 30-second preview of Season 2, like a month ago or 2 months ago. Why don't they do just little previews? When they did the, you know, We Are Tekken kind of, you know, video, the 1 year anniversary, they could have just done another 30-second preview. Everyone would have been fine with it. I still can't fathom you guys, Namco. What the fuck, dude? Just give us a little teaser, bro. Who cares? Like, no, I don't want to get riled up. I obviously already am. Okay, we'll leave. Oh, I see. Okay, we'll leave this one open. Drag buffs, I know, right? Okay, how's the sound? Can you guys hear it?
Sorry for the delay. We had a little bit of technical difficulties. The normal 4 people here.
Test.
Stream, so,
Levels look okay otherwise.
Of course, Yesterday Sports. Myself, Michael.
Test 1, 2, 3. Okay,
テッケンプロジェクトのテッケンとゲームディレクターの中津
Okay,
で
that
す。
should be
よろしく
okay.
お願いします
Turn up just a little bit. Okay.
はい、どうも。
I turn it back. I turn it down quickly and I turn it back up. Okay.
今日ですね、ちょっと
I would love Fordham Pursuit to launch again for sure.
はい。
Little quiet. Okay, I'll boost them a little bit more.
思って
Okay, I raised them
準
a
備を
decibel and a
して
half.
たんですが、スライドが結果68枚、はい、になりましたので。
We're good now? Okay, cool. Let me know if I'm too quiet or vice versa.
So we're pretty sure everyone can't wait to hear more details about
They hit with the cool.
Season 2 for Tekken 8. As such, Yasuda has prepared 68?
いや、
68
Damn,
slides
68
for
slides.
today.
Wow.
So we should be talking about a lot of stuff Season 2 wise.
ちょっと一昨日マスターカップもあって、そっちの方にかかりきりだったんで。
I know. Fordham Pursuit is so antiquated now.
前ぐらいね。
Like,
So he's
there's
just
so
saying,
many better
we
options.
had Master Cup over the weekend, so he didn't have enough time to make even more slides. So thanks to Master Cup, we have less slides.
Let me check.
はい、音量とか、
Let me refresh this.
映像とか、もしガクガクしてたら、
Okay, yeah. Like I said, I would rather
モニ
watch
ターでは
on
背景のステージの背景滑らかに
YouTube because we can do instant rewind. So I'm gonna switch us to YouTube.
So please let us know in comments if you're
Test. Wait, there's no sound? It is. Oh my god. Oh no, I muted the tab. Okay, there we go.
はい、じゃあ、
Whoops. Okay, we're good.
タイムということで、
温め
はい、まずちょっとスライド1枚目お願いします。
So before we get into Season 2, though, we got a few other things to talk about first. So let's start with the first slide.
はい、鉄拳8、ワールドワイドで300万本、販売達成いたしました。ありがとうございます。
So first off, of course, Tekken 8 has reached 3 million copies worldwide. So thank you for everyone
Breast
for
will
your
stream, right?
support for the product.
はい、 1月26日に鉄拳と1周年迎えたんですが、ほぼ同じぐらいのタイミングで、300万本に、達成をしていました。
So as you are aware, we had our first anniversary of Tekken 8 in January 26th in Japan time. And that's roughly coincides with when we reached 3 million copies. So it was a good surprise.
でこれそうですね、ピンとこない数字かもしれないですけど、鉄拳7前作の鉄拳
Yeah,
7
faster pace than
まあ
T7,
これ
but hopefully they
トータル
can,
で
you know, maintain momentum.
鉄拳7の時より
Because
も
3
早く
months waiting for season 2 info is crazy,
してお
dude.
ります。
And just for comparison, within the Tekken franchise, Tekken 7 is currently at 12 million copies lifetime worldwide to date. And Tekken 8 is at a faster pace than Tekken 7 was at the same time.
はい、引き続きこの勢いを維持しながら、鉄拳シリーズ
Yeah.
盛り上げていき
Well,
た
I
いな
mean,
と、思っております。
all they had to do was start the balance
So we
patching. They didn't have to release the
almost
DLC
with
yet.
us, as we have a lot of
Oh,
cool
what was
stuff
that?
planned to keep the franchise going.
まああとちなみにね競合タイトルの比較して
That
まあ
YouTube problem or
実は
what?
次世代機だけで
そうです。
某アメリカ某日本の競合タイトルは
Let's see, what is chat
プラッ
saying?
トフォーム旧世代機がワンプラットフォーム多いん
Okay,
で
I guess we'll bring back Twitch.
次世代機
Oh my god. Yo, ads. I love ads.
結構売れてるってことはみんな分かってもらえると思うし
I would love more
まあ
movement for
何
sure.
よりも日本は
Okay, let's-
申し訳ないって感じ日本それでも
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm switching to Twitch right now.
やっぱりこのコメント欄でも分かるけどやっぱもう
Like I said, I wanted to keep this open, but
Really making an impact.
yeah, if it's gonna be laggy, we'll just switch to Twitch. That's fine. Okay, here we go.
Merely on the
Yeah, see,
the,
I don't, something with
latest
YouTube.
generation of hardware. So there's that. And also,
Let me go ahead and
just
turn
different
this down.
characteristics. Tekken has always been a title that's sold quite well outside of Japan.
Yeah, it's still lagging here
and
on,
not so
on
much in
YouTube
Japan.
too.
That said, it's still roughly
I'll
around the
put
same
that
as Tekken
down
7
here
in
and
Japan
do
sales
this.
as well. But those some of the other titles you're mentioning happen to do quite well in Japan. So it's a bit different.
そうねで他のタイトルと比べても発売タイミングも我々一番遅かったから、でもだからさっき言ったようにペースとしては実はかなりいいペースだから、かなり7よりいいってことは相当速いペースで売れてますね。はい、ありがとうございます。
Also, the main one you're referring to is probably released about 6 months before us, I think. So, there's a bit of time there, lead time. If you look at the pace, we're on track, so it's nothing to be concerned about, really.
はい、ということでちょっと鉄拳盛り上げるためのいろんなグッズの紹介を先に
いい言い方だ。
先にやっちゃおうかなと思ってます。ちょっとここからマイケルさん、はい、
So,
テンポよく。
Yeah, Yamazaki would be
yes, I was
cool.
just mentioning as part of making everyone giving you guys a lot of opportunities to interact with the franchise and give you more of what you were asking for. We have a few slides of stuff that cool goods
Yeah,
and
some
things that
decks.
we're planning to release. So first off is the Fist Meets Fate the skateboard decks. So the 3 of these as a set are also available. You can see the QR.
Yeah, as
code
a set,
there.
it makes sense. Oh, okay, it is a set. That makes sense.
次のスライドお願いします。
So I'm saying it's weird to have a deck that
Next
just
up,
says
we
like
have the
meats.
Tekken 8
Like what the heck?
Tsushima LED neon sign, which is kind of cool. This is the first time I've seen something like this that we've done with licensed merchandise, but it's quite cool. Also, if you're interested,
Yeah, that's
please,
cool, but
see
I
the
don't
QR
know,
link in the,
160,
slide there.
like a little bit over a
Obviously,
foot,
for people
almost
later
2 feet
watching the
tall.
archive,
Okay, I
you
guess
can
that's
check
not that
it out
bad.
way
I take it
as
back.
well. Next slide. Okay, we got pendants. So we got Tekken 8. These really cool.
They're bringing these
motifs,
back?
based
Interesting.
On the Jin Kazama glove is really cool. Check it out from the QR code. Okay. Also, Kazuya version as well. So depending on which character you prefer, please see this on their homepage for more details.
Yeah, I
Also,
know, right?
Some more collaboration T-shirts here with Jin and Kazuya as well. So you can check this out from the following code. But it's a little bit different from the taste that we've done in previous T-shirts. So it's kind of a unique twist.
Right.
Next slide, please. Also, for all you King and Leroy fans out here, we've
Wait,
got
they're
some
Leroy
other,
fans? What the heck?
T-shirts on the lineup. So these as well can be seen through the QR link. Next slide, please. Oh, and I retweeted this the other day. So from the SH Figure Arts,
Yeah, I don't get it either, or whatever.
Lineup, we have a new addition, Nina Williams. So she's looking amazing from what I've seen so far.
Damn, 9,000 yen.
And I can't wait. She's on sale.
That's kind of no, 9,000 yen. I thought it was like 90,000 yen. I was like, damn, it's kind of expensive. No, that's like what?
Next up, we're gonna have
9,000 is about $90 or so. 95 bucks.
King fan, hurry up and look at that.
Oh no, not 95. Sorry, 65.
So
65
one, I think
bucks.
we have the actual original one on hand. If you're familiar with the Angel Clover series of watches, we did one with Kazuya, one with Jin previously, which were quite popular. Now we have this all-new Heihachi model, so you can see the unique details.
Yeah, I'm not a watch guy.
The kind
There
of
was
visual
I think it was the
same I have on my shirt as
Kazuya
well.
one.
Based
I can't
on
remember.
that,
There's
and
one of
the
them that
Side
looked
by
not
Side
bad,
logo.
but like I said, I'm not really a watch guy.
Watch, so
I would
please
never
check
get
it
one.
out. It's going to be released April 8th, and it's limited to 150 worldwide. So
That one, that's a
you
little
may
bit under
wanna move fast if you're
$300,
interested in that.
43,000 yen,
Next slide, please.
about 280 bucks.
So I already went through some of these details already, but you can see the kind of flashy case that surrounds it, and the dials, the little attention to
Yeah, I
detail that
agree.
mentioned. Also,
The
you can see the movement
Heihachi
through
one looks
the
good. I'm
windows
not really a
as
fan of
well.
like the fake
And then
diamonds or
on the back
whatever,
as
but
well, like we've had with some of the
whatever.
other, the
I think if it was like a
Kazuya
more
ones,
simple
we have
band,
a
but still
typical
like
Heihachi
stainless
name
steel,
and
maybe
the
like
brand
a
listed in the back.
slight
An
tint,
adjustable
I
strap
think it
as
would be
well.
really nice.
So a pretty sweet
Like I said,
watch,
the fake
and we'll
diamonds
check it
or
out.
crystals, whatever, is like,
で次がこれ初めて言う話ですね。
So this is a brand new topic that we haven't previously touched on, but we have new albums that are available from the excellent Tekken Festival DJ stage. So anyone who showed up in Tokyo, this was amazing. We had some of our famous DJs perform live sets of some of the music. And so this special album version with the volume 1 and 2, both are going to be made available February 25th.
I know, I sing chat.
So check out
60
QR
slides,
code
50
if you're
ads.
interested in this.
今日からなんですよね。
Cool.
Feels bad, man.
作業用 BGM でめっちゃ押せるの
そう。
すごい良かった
Yeah, I mean, I can't blame them. They got to
So it's,
supplement the
it
money
goes without
somewhere.
saying,
At the same
it's
time, it's
amazing
like, come
tracks.
on.
Nakatsu was just mentioning how it helps him get through some work when he's quite busy to pound through some of that stuff while listening to these tunes. So
With that being said,
help
clearly
as well.
the
こうそうこれ
what was it, Gentle
デジタル
Monster? What was the
の販
brand?
売
Obviously, that
ダウンロード
promo was really good because it actually
サブスクでもなく
a lot of people really wanted that
CD でも
one.
なく
I was surprised, to be honest, but yeah, I mean, people want it. People want it, I
Keep
suppose.
in mind though, this isn't a physical copy. This is download, so it's not on Spotify or any of the music services. This is just a download code for this music.
The sunglasses.
でこれが最後に
To be honest, I considered like getting it just for the box. The box it came in was a giant Kazuya fist, and it was so stupid. I'm like, I kind of want that.
It's going to be appearing in Lineage, W, and Journey of Monarch. So we have this cool Tekken collaboration, which we believe is
Damn, Lineage.
March 11th, I believe. So you'll have the Tekken characters appear in their game world environment. It's going to look super sweet. The team obviously have been doing the approvals on the assets and making sure everything looks
Yeah, I used to play Lineage.
authentic to the
And I
brand.
played
So
the mobile
please check it
version
out.
too.
はいじゃあ、映像が1本ありますので、はい
Yeah, I see the
We have a
Mokujin.
little bit of footage
Looks
to
nice.
show you, actually. So let's check it out.
Yeah, the problem with Lineage was just way too hardcore as an MMO because it was a Korean MMO. This one, Lineage W, I have no idea. But the game penalizes you for dying and everything like that. Not only do you lose experience, which is really hard to get in Lineage, but then also you can drop your gear. And because you can like troll people, at least back in the day, you could troll them with mobbing on them and then getting them to get a bunch of mobs. And they have a higher chance of dropping their loot, like their actual gear, not even like stuff in their bags, their actual loot. And then on top of that, there was two different things. So the enchant system in Lineage, if you enchant it past a certain level, your item literally breaks. So you lose your gear. And then on top of that, if you want to rebuild gear, there's like a gamble system where it's 100% chance with like double the mats, or you do half the mats and it's 60% the mats or 60% chance.
との
And then, yeah, I whiffed like 3 times in a row. So it's like, oh, I could have had my mat already, or my item already.
皆さんぜひこの機会に、 練習の方もさってみてはいかがでしょうかと。
Yeah, the mobile lineage was, they got rid of all that hardcore
かなり前
stuff,
置き長くなりましたが、
いやもう17
dropping
ペー
your
ジ
stuff and
あそうですね
whatnot.
もうこの
But it was
ペー
fun.
ジは
It was still fun
い
because
き
it
ますね。
super
まあ
hardcore.
文句言ってる人はもうパッチノーツとか聞きたいんだけど、これを知りたい人いるわけ
グ
だから
ッズ欲しい人いっぱいいますよ、うん、
So I mean, I know that people are only worried about patch notes and whatever.
Okay,
Just
so
like,
main content updates. That makes sense why
there's actually a lot of people who really
season
don't care.
2 is not going to be for like another month and a half.
Our take on it.
It's because
So,
they're going to
you know,
release it with Anna.
everyone's entitled to
which kinda
look at the
sucks.
content they're interested in.
Okay, so
and Yasuo was just mentioning it
I didn't
starts
talk to any
tomorrow
of my people,
collaboration. So
but I
check
heard
it out.
from someone who talked to his
If
people,
not, to
and
it.
it is Anna for the first character. So we'll find out if what he heard was true.
Yeah, you can check out the archive.
I,
Did whatever
like I
you
said, I
want.
haven't asked anyone. I haven't gone out of my way.
じゃあ
So
行きましょうか。
I still think it's up in the air, but it would make sense that Anna's the first character, but we'll
大
see.
きい
内容ですね
ですね。
はい、キャラの話、調整の話、
うん
ランクマッチの話、
はい
あと新機能の話、この4本立てでお送りしますので、はい、皆さん昼休みまだあとあと35分ぐらいか、
うん
あると思うので、大丈夫ですよ、間に合いますよ。はい。
Okay, so just a brief
She's
overview of what we're gonna cover
decently
with this
different.
season.
She's a much more
Uh,
stance-heavy
we'll
character,
plan on your lunch
where
break,
Nina's
watching
more
the
like
show
poking but without a stance.
but we have
Anna's
additional
like really
characters,
stance-heavy,
season two,
so she's perfect.
and then also large scale
Oh, the
battle
YouTube is screwed up, so we
and
went
then
over to
also
Twitch.
the ranked match changes that we have a few details to tell you
So
about.
it seems okay.
And
It's like,
then
is Twitch seems okay for you guys, right? You're not, I'm not lagging or anything.
I'm gonna give you an update on that. So let's get started.
Yeah, Anna's way riskier than Nina. Yeah, 100%.
YouTube と Twitch の視聴数が同説が1万5
Yeah, so the
はい
reason why Anna wears the dark suit is because of the death instead, whereas Nina's the bride. Yeah, for sure.
昼休みの人もいる
So
から
yeah, let's get started.
見ましょう。
じゃあいきなりいっちゃいます。皆さん
I was gonna ask her.
準備はいいでしょうか。
いいですか。
いきますよ
もう流れるから今トイレ行くなよ。
Yeah, ranked match specification changes. That kind of worries me,
じゃあ行ってみましょう。
because that's so ambiguous. Does that mean like a prowess change? Does that mean? Oh, here we go. I'll go full screen. Yeah, Anna's the morning for sure. Oh, here we go.
Interested in my inferior half.
Wearing the red, I respect that. Get ready for a lot of CGM. Yo, look at the, like, Shermie from KOF. Oh, smaller. Oh, okay, I'm saying it was a small bazooka until it became a big one.
For a good time.
Oh, wall stand 2 changed, and now she uses the weapon. I figured they would go that route. New route, down back 1-4, now causing NC wall splat. Oh, look at that manual CGM beating. That was down back 4 out of FC for Victor. They finally made the change. I've been waiting for that change for like 5 years, dude. Holy shit, they listened to me. Tight.
I hear you're quite the gourmet.
You can finally perform those moves at FC. Thank God. Oh, hand sweep, instant tailspin, up 4-3, down 4-1. Instant running, yeah, 2. I figured they would make that a buff. Okay, change to sidestep 2. Back 1+2 for her. Oh, meter pop variation. Wall stand 2 option. Looking very like Reyna. Down 4 overhead? Overhead, yeah. Also, that's probably still -16. New down 4 3-3. Spike line, but she uses her left arm instead of right arm. Bro, what? Hello, Namco?
For you to taste my cooking sometime.
Her cooking.
I'm going to make you pay. Feelings mutual. I love that we're so close, little sis.
I like that. Back to 2 back. Oh, back to 2 didn't knock down. You see that? Nerf. Wow, CGM low, 50-50 into CGM 3 meter enhanced. So she is like Nina, she's weapon based. Dang, look at that, the tiger knee. Option, okay, CGM 3+4. Hell sweep knockdown. Now it doesn't knock down, now proper launch. Oh, that's a tight animation.
Sick of that face of yours. Serves you right. Time to say goodbye. You're done now.
Yeah, I got thrown by Victor doing Damek 4 at a FC that it threw me out. I couldn't concentrate anymore. I saw that move and I'm like, oh shit. Yo, thank God they finally did that. March 31st. Oh man. Okay, never mind. I take it back. That's good. I thought for some reason my brain was February 31st.
Come over here. Let me talk to
Oh man, look at that costume. Holy shit. You know that one's getting modded. Just saying. Damn, look at that. Double summer. Oh, that was Sage. Okay. They're gonna release who it's gonna be now? Nah,
は
okay.
い、ということで、5キャラ目
I don't know if we should do a recap on the video now, rewatch it, or should we listen to them? I'll leave it up to you guys. Do you guys want to rewatch the
So
trailer?
as you can see, the
or listen to them?
first character kicking off season 2, the fifth overall since the release of Tekken 8, is going to be Anna Williams.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the hair either.
はい、オフィシャルリリースは一般アクセスが、4月の4日ですねに、あります。PDT アメリカの時間だと、4月3日のところもあります。はい。
Okay.
So the standard release is going to be on April 4th. This is PDT. No, sorry, that's for Japan.
Actually, we can do both.
If we're talking PDT, it's April 3rd.
はい、そして、これ後ほど説明をするんですが、シーズン2パスを、持っている、方は、72時間早く、アクセスできます。
And we're going to be talking more about details of the season pass coming up. But as like before, if you own the season pass, you'll have
Okay, we're gonna watch this in slow motion.
72-hour early access to this content starting April 1st.
Yeah, it was funny when the
or March
rocket
31st
launcher got
for,
extended. I'm like, oh,
PDT,
she has like a grenade launcher now. Like, nah, rocket still.
で、アンナ、まあ特徴とし
Okay,
て
here we
は、
go. So obviously open expulsion. So launch punishable. So she wall stand twos, which now no longer causes launcher. So instead it's a nosebleed stun. Are they bringing back nosebleeds? Or is that just a relic? Okay, so did she enter into CGM here? I assume so, right? Her leg's just not up yet? No, she's doing a weapon attack.
So
Wall
Anna,
stand 2-1 maybe?
If you remember in
Or
Tekken
1 plus 2?
7 Days, she actually used a bazooka as well.
Oh, into a
for stopping
high.
the radar
Interesting.
cannon. But this time as well, she has a
Now,
bazooka.
what the fuck?
It's slightly different as it kind of transforms.
So nosebleed. Is he recovered
She's
yet?
given the name Lovely Tom to it.
Dang, it's hard to tell.
で、
Right? This whole thing can't be guaranteed after Wall Stand 2.
そうですね。今回イラストを描いたりだったり
Into ground splat, and he's into a roll state. Although, look at her animation. She's like really slow on recovery.
持ってきましたので、こちらちょっと保存したりして、絵を描く
Okay.
参考だったり、衣装を作る
So there you go. Charge Blom Bomb. So 441 plus 2.
So Nakatsu has brought some of the.
Oh, yeah, I just noticed that. Notice how it's a red spark, so you can't parry this. That's a breaker. Still probably -9, so down back 1, 4, or 3, I guess. Now causing a push away instead of 50-50, like flop state. 2-3, CGM, -3. Get gun shoot, which is hella slow.
さっきのトレーラーの最後に、
Wow, okay, did she cancel roll or did she empty roll and then just do up forward 3?
シーズン2では、6つ
Yeah, it looks like she just did empty roll into up forward 3, beating EI4.
For season 2, this is a little graphic.
And then
that
she
shows
stomps
you
him.
what it
Okay.
looks like.
Still,
There's gonna be
yeah, different type
6
of
pieces
fall
of
down
content
state post
overall.
up forward 3.
はい、キャラクタ
Little bit
ー
different.
が4つと、ステージが
Okay,
2つ
shoe shine, launch punishable.
So 4 characters.
Okay,
four
wall
players,
stand 1,
and
2.
2 stages are
Oh, she canceled the stance, and there you go. This is what I was talking about. Notice how he does down back 4 out of FC? I've been asking for this to happen forever. They finally did it. Thank God. Okay, so she cancels bazooka into CGM, and then low reversal automatically. Okay, instant. Oh, wow, look at the blue spark. I didn't even notice that on the QCF1. Blue spark QCF1. Stand 4, 2. No, into 1 plus 2, which causes a tailspin. Ooh, I don't like that combo. It's ugly as shit. Running 2.
However, if you don't need the stages
4.
and you're
Ah,
only interested
interesting.
in purchasing the characters, we'll have a pass for that as well that has the 4 characters.
はい。で、まあこのシーズン2、はい4キャラクター用意してい
Okay,
て、
so she ducks under the 3-1, 3-2, and sweep instant tornado launcher.
1キャラクター
Up forward 3. Oh, strong aerial? No, maybe not. I can't tell.
正確には鉄拳
Down
オ
for
リジナル
one.
の我々が考えた新キャラクターですね。
まだ誰も
So instant running 2?
そうです。
まだ誰も触った
1 plus 2
見
probably?
たことない
ここの頭にしかないやつ。
So she kind of mix up the
One
instant
thing we
running
can
2-4,
say
kind of similar to
outside
Nina.
is there is a brand new character
Nice sidestep.
here,
Okay, sidestep
who's never
2.
appeared in the series, to date.
CGM.
Whole new original,
Oh no,
Tekken
that was
action
wall stand 3
character
probably. So
that
wall stand
Tekken
3 now has a
has
counter animation.
developed.
はい
Oh, maybe that guarantees. Damn, really? That'd be a crazy. Like a CGM 2-1 or 1 plus 2?
いや
How's it going, Sevik?
先に出せって言ってる人いるけど、違う。結構いろいろ。
Okay, does she do an FC mix up? Yeah, she goes for FC using heat engager.
So,
Hand
everyone
sweep.
loves reading the comments.
Oh no, that's probably her
Sometimes
heat
we
smash,
tend to
isn't
bring
it?
the character
Because she
quickly.
didn't instant
But
tornado
if you
spin
know
launcher.
things work,
That's probably
do
her
a
heat
lot of
smash.
research into
Yeah, so
the
she
break-
no, she still has meter.
setting of the
So wait,
character and
so
where they're
does
from,
she just get a
all
free
these
attempt
details
now?
to make sure
Or is that
everything
just super launch punishable still?
and,
1 plus
feels
2
that
probably.
certain
Full
damage
crush
as well.
2, 1 plus 2.
So, there is a lot of research to be
Instant
done before we
tailspin.
can go into the
So that's strange. Like this, like a CGM 3 animation. This straight kick,
まあシーズン2キャラクターパス
like almost like back 3 or something, but obviously it won't be. Maybe forward 3, 1 plus 2 or something like that.
詳細ですね
Not gonna be down forward 3, right? Okay. Heat dash cancel. Down forward 3, 2.
またこの番組やりますので
Into that wall stand 2. So maybe just down forward 3, CD2. Maybe that's new animation. And then to one ender. Whoa, that's crazy. So does that mean she can do like instant wall stand 2, 1? Is that like a new Punisher or something?
Eagerly awaiting.
Yeah, heat engage. Yeah. FC after heat engager. I was more surprised about the fact she has like a different variation on hand sweep.
Right around the timing. I believe the early access is late March as well.
Okay,
so,
look at that new animation.
look
The
forward to
down
it.
4. I was gonna say something I shouldn't have said it, so I didn't.
アンナ
Overhead.
の実機を
Probably not heat, right?
実況はないんですけどまあ3月は
It'd be weird for her to have like a down
させ
4
たいと思います
or down
It's,
3 plus 4,
that
down
time,
back
I
3 plus
believe,
4, whatever might
Nakatsu
be into
will bring
overhead.
depth
So you
with
probably
him,
can
and
interrupt
he'll
this
be
if this is
showing
safe on
off,
block,
actual
right?
footage of the build at that time.
'Cause yeah, look at she's
For-
basically like plus 1.
例の件は触れた方がいいのかな。
Oh, look at that. So is that normal down 4?
簡単に言うと、
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's down 4, so 10 plus 2. And then she, instead of doing down 4, 1, she goes into an overhead. But if you don't know, this down back 4, 4 animation is minus 16 on block. So if you duck the mid or the high, presumably this is launch punishable for Anna. Okay, 4 for 1 plus 2, minus 12. Oh yeah, look at that. So that is like CGM 3, but she can now perform it at a standing. That's crazy. New move, huh? Damn. CGM 3 standing. Wow, until low. Is that, no, there's no way that's like a 3-3, right? Oh, look at old wall stand 2. So maybe
So
maybe this is full crouch down for a 2 now then?
But some people are mentioning about whether we talk about all the
Okay, meter
characters
pop,
at
and now
once
she does
before
down 2 with her
passing
left
through.
hand.
Some
Come on,
people seem
come
to
on,
be
Namco.
confused about how this works. It's
And then
not
heat
the case that
smash.
the game, requires
Oh,
us
actually, I wanna
announce
see the frame-
specific
the frame on
details.
this, the
It's more
speed.
about we have to
Okay.
say it's a character or what kind of category or these kind of things. So we can continue to do in the previous manner.
1. So
as
either
best.
1, 2,
So
3,
this is a
4, 5, 6, 7,
requirement
8, 9,
about
10.
Steam. It would be
1,
about,
2,
what
3.
we
I
choose
called
to
it.
do with this.
I knew it, dude. 13 frames. I called that shit.
ここからが本題なんですけど、ちょっと
Hella called that.
鉄拳7
Yeah, all the female kickers have like really fast, not all of them, but almost all of them have very fast heat smashes. Trying to be Santa, yeah, good call. I didn't notice that until you said it.
大会に行ったりとか、21世紀初頭からこう大会でストリーミングとかない時代から割と
Okay, so you said Nina had a new move. Okay, we'll take a look.
トーナメントで実は次回こんなのやるんですよとかって発表して盛り上げるっていうのはずっとやってきたんですよ。で、
Okay, back 2-2,
時
and then so she cancels. Now Anna does back 2-2, but back 2-2 was her 14 frame Punisher in older games. So now she's just plus frame standing evidently. So 1 plus 2 throw, up forward 1 plus 2 of course. Oh, with a new animation. That looks tight. Okay, so she transitions into like the back turn throw basically instead. And then does like the on bak. Cool animation. Probably copied from Ongbok.
出してくれっていう要望が強いよう
Okay,
だった
down
ら
for
別にそれは
1-2.
もう最初に出します
Into
よ
Blom Bomb, -14.
今までみたいに楽しみにしたい
Okay,
っていう
down
意
for
見があれば
1-2.
どっちなのかなってのはちょっとその空気感を
3
見たい
cancel
な
CGM.
んていうのかな、楽しみ
Oh,
っていうの
wow,
も
look at that
あるんですけど、
CGM
大体エヴォ
low
が
launcher.
今
Oh, no,
同
just
じ
no
空間にいて
natural low. So
楽しめる
is that like a 3+4 kind of similar to like Leo?
ストリングの人もさ
Or is that
俺
no?
が
Because
出てくる
right there, that can't be CGM3. That looks like very close to old CGM4.
細かい話だったりとか
Into straight kick, probably NC.
だったりみたいな
On and meter pop.
外れたみたいなのも
Interesting. Poison attack like Aki? I don't think so. Oh, is that the move you're talking about? Like QCF4, probably a new animation on it into gun shoot. Yeah, straight option. So maybe this is the new down forward 3. They sped it up.
with the English,
So I think the old one used to be 14. Now it's 13, like CGM3.
The actual question is, he wants to
One
ask,
into
what
the
do you
airborne
think
shoot, like the
about,
tiger
how
knee
to
shoot, kind of similar
go
to
about this?
geese.
Like, do you like the recent trend of saying
4 for
all the
3, minus
characters right at
14?
the start? You know, up until now.
No, okay. Yeah, 4 for 3, 4, CGM entrance, yes. Into CGM 3 plus 4. The power crush.
You know, Evo, Comic-Con, all these other places. And we've
Okay,
seen
butterfly
that the fans
flap.
always kind of really
Yeah, make 3
enjoy,
plus 4.
waiting
counter
for the next
hit.
character to be revealed and to see
Big
that on
splat.
the big stage
So a little bit
and
new
everybody
animations, that's
excited
good.
together.
Okay,
Or
big
even, you know,
swipe.
watching in real time and waiting
Bazooka
for
swipe.
Prada to come on stream and say,
Now what does she do?
okay, wow, we're going to get a new character. Or,
Okay,
oh,
down
it's
for
Yasuo on stage, we're not gonna
3,
get a new character
4.
this time.
Oh, new
All
extension
this stuff
with
was
a
something it
either
seems like
down for
people
3,
were
4,
enjoying,
3 or down for 3 plus
is
3,
why we're
3
kind
plus
of
4.
continuing to do it
Instant
this way.
spin.
But he's just
Oh,
concerned,
look at that
like,
into
is
the
that
low
like an old man
meter
way of
pop.
doing it? Or, do we need to
That's
go
so
through the
cool
times
looking.
and just say everything
That's
at
so
once?
jank. I love it.
Even though
How
maybe
okay? How fast is
that
this?
might not be as exciting. We just want to hear
Okay, she's
what
already
your
doing the
thoughts
animation.
are on the topic.
1,
So
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I
7, 8,
guess
9,
if you're reading
10.
chat,
1, 2,
feel
3,
free
4, 5,
to,
6, 7, 8, 9,
express
10.
まあ僕らの
So it looks
気
like
持ちとしては
20 frames slow,
みんなと一緒に
almost like a down
盛り上が
3
りたいん
into
で
FC.
まあそうですね。
こうイベント
Maybe safe on block because she meter pops it.
開発チームが見せたい
Okay, and then FC up forward 4, causing instant spin against airborne because right, the up forward 1 with the Ninas.
So we personally
Okay, interesting.
for the method we've always been using for several instances because we're all in the same area or
Oh, I didn't notice the missiles and the
enjoy it
missiles. Yeah.
together, but then also it allows the development team to
Yeah, crazy.
actually show you footage of the character in motion with visuals that are
Yeah,
really
the
representative of
faster
how they
down
were
forward 3,
released,
presuming that's the new
rather than
move,
seeing some kind of rough
seems to be
sensor images
kind of
of
nice
the
though.
character and not
to have
having
access to
an
that.
idea about what makes them cool. So that's the thoughts on
Yeah,
why
let's see
we
what
love
chat's
to do
saying.
it the current way. But we're still open to your feedback.
でも面白いね意見がまあ半々なのかどうかちょっとわかんない
結構割れますね
ちょっとバーッと流れてるんでわかんないですけど意見が割れてるってことが
Yeah, so basically they said
今までだと
you guys think we'd have to reveal everything, we don't. That's what they had
なんで
mentioned.
先に全部言うんだよだったんです本当にでそれはユーザーの要望を聞いてそうやってたんですけど割れるということはですねやっぱりちょっと変わ
What the purple state does?
あるかもしれないので判断は
What do you mean? I'm curious what you mean.
若い世代
So like usually,
託しますもう僕
yeah,
は
that's usually the signifier for like a heat enhanced attack. If that's what you're talking about, those 3 the purple there.
お願いします決めてく
So
ださい
where I was just
So like for
mentioning,
instance, when Nina does
there's
her
actually, you know, some people are
shoot
really new
option.
for, Tekken 7 or Tekken 8, so you didn't know. I didn't
Yeah, no,
get
see, I think
experience
it's
with
just
those
because
before.
Nina is under the
But it was
effects
actually the community telling us to
of
make sure
or her own
that
heat
it's
mode. But yeah, maybe you're right.
because it really kills all the
That's
excitement.
weird because yeah, you're right. Maybe that is a
Your tool
poison
if you let
effect.
things, leak. So that was always the kind of thing we went off of. But he
Yeah,
said,
maybe
since in
the
comments,
gun
it
shoot
says
does
it's
a
got
poison. Who
split
knows?
opinion on the matter. Maybe he's
Okay, so I see. Yeah, my bad. I understand what you're saying now. Because this is she didn't have heat mode. Okay, you're right.
でもあれだよ一個だけほら釘刺して
Yeah, it's weird that the bazooka causes it though.
新キャラね
Poison chip, you think it's actually like real chip damage, not regen stop?
それと一緒でもう決まってんのと早く出すよなんで
Oh, actually, no,
な
that's.
んで1年かけんだよっていうことを
Let's see. When she does the
原
hit,
則忘れちゃう人いるから
let's slow this down.
開発に時間かかる
できてると思
And
う。
so he's just mentioning that, you know, some people are totally
Ah.
unreasonable that if you already know who's going to be in the season pass, why can't you just put them all out at once and they have no idea?
Okay, yeah, so
You have,
it
you
makes
know,
sense that she
hundreds of
didn't
people
lose the
working on
effect.
development and there's a
But it looks
timeline
like
and
afterwards she did. So maybe it is a dot. damage over time effect.
テケン7にあったからコピペしてると思ってるやつもいるし。
いや
そんな単純じゃないですけど。
Okay, of all the bazooka hits, does that like persist the entire time? That's the next question then.
Put no thought into it. Actually, think that we just take the data from Tekken 7 and throw it into the code, and there it is for the existing characters.
いや申し訳ないけど他社
I'm really excited about FC down back force, dude. Thank God. It's taken long enough.
Murata's saying that, you know,
Like, I don't know how they could give it to 2D characters and then like leave Lars without it. It's like, bro, what?
and Murata's just mentioning that, you know.
So
we
Lars has to do a fucking
fortunately had a
dog
choice
shit
on
shoe
the
shine
method
for
which,
no frames and minus
if you're a
12,
game that has the
where all these 2D characters can do it already. It's like, come on, man.
That
That always bugged me about Lars in Tekken 7.
So, you know, it is what it is for a lot of different circumstances.
Okay.
Depending
Does
on
she
the
do the bazooka again? Or is it only under heat mode? Okay. There's the bazooka, but they don't show
一気に僕に作品が
her after the fact.
いや安田だけじゃなくて
Obviously, that was probably like selective, that right?
若い
まあでもここまでぶっちゃけて話をしたので、まあここから
Yeah, the JF on the QCF1 is a little bit
な
weird.
ると思うので、まあ一旦ちょっとどういう風なその空気感になるかとかは
Damn, meet it 50-50 off FC between the wall stand too. And then like hand sweep is nasty at the transition into
デ
FC.
モとかなんか大きいトーナメントのためになんか発表
Okay, so yeah, they don't show the bazooka until the heat mode. Right, because like I said, we didn't get to see the effect on Lydia afterwards.
ばっかりって言われるといやどっちやねんみたいになっちゃうからさ
So, we're just.
Yeah, well, I think it is dot.
We've chose to not sugarcoat it.
I don't think it's going to be a regen loss.
And tell you the
Okay.
circumstances. So, this
So
is a
see, they didn't
conversation
show it
that
there
we're looking
either
at.
when
Your
she hit her
comments
with
regarding
that
this as
the
well.
bazooka effect.
And yes,
Right, it
I
wouldn't make
understand
sense that the
folks,
bazooka
hope
on
you keep
standing
that
doesn't give the
consideration.
effect, but like
Well,
airborne
you bring up a
bazooka
good
does.
point, though,
Right, that does
if
look
we
like she
do
has
choose
it.
To mention all the characters at the start, it is kind of not very reasonable to then be like, hey.
No. It's only under this effect they've shown it. And the major note is like, look at like these little lines going downward. They probably should make that a little bit more obvious what that
という
means.
ことで一旦
Like maybe like little skull and crossbones or something like that, but maybe I don't. Maybe there's something to do with like Japanese laws. I honestly I don't know.
We're very happy that we have this opportunity to ask you your thoughts on this directly. It's been great.
Yeah, because like I said, it'd be weird to give her on her tiger knee like bazooka that effect, but nothing else.
シーズン2のアップデートの話ができればな
Go
と
back to
思
Lydia?
っており
Oh
ます
well, no.
Okay,
I think
so
you're
let's
talking about
dive
the blue
into
spark,
season
right?
2.
はい
Because like at the start of this sequence
バージョン2.0ですね
is the just frame. So just frame there,
アナのリリースと同じ
and then she does another just frame. She does a running two just frame.
リリースになります
Yeah, there.
So, April Fool で出すんです。
ああそうですね
嘘みたいな
嘘みたいな
Yeah, nothing different.
Season 2 is going to be, version 2.0.
Yeah, but there's no lines, and she doesn't stay
Believe it
purple.
or not, April 1st, that is
Yeah,
not,
I don't think she's under poison
some
effect
kind of
there.
cruel April Fool's joke. It is indeed coming out on that date.
まあ一個嘘みたいな話があるとしたらとんでもないボリュームの
Which you might suspect is false is when you hear
Okay, yeah, you're right.
changes for season 2, you might not believe it.
Yeah, see that one makes sense. Like heat smash because she does the bazooka there. But I wonder why.
They're asking how many
What the
items we
criteria
have
for the
in Tekken
bazooka
7.
is.
You might recall I used to say in Tekken 7 days I have how many pages to translate before you guys can check it out. Nakatsu's mentioned currently we have over 1,500 items on the list currently. So that should give you an idea of the volume.
はい今日はその
Maybe I don't know. It's hard to say. It's like maybe they thought the Mortal Kombat style like extender was too strong to give also the poison effect. So they're like, okay, we'll do the rockets give poison, but not this one,
まずは
right?
バランス調整に関してのまあ大枠の方針についてお話しできればと思ってます
Because right, that looks like she's
Yes,
not
this PowerPoint is
she's not
pretty,
purple.
Hefty as it is, so imagine if we tried to cover all 1,500 changes on the
Okay,
screen.
so let's look at that
So we're just
move.
going to go into the reasoning and the direction, the overall direction behind it.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Let's
Or
go.
1, 2,
はい
12 frame.
そうですねまずシーズン2の
12フレーム
調整方針ですけども、まあ
to
ここに書い
hit.
てある通り
Let's see
なん
with
で
the
すけども
speed on
ヒッ
Anna.
トシステムの戦術の幅を広げて、まあキャラクターとプレイヤーの個性
One.
が出しやすい
Look at her hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. So minus 11, maybe minus 10. So Anna probably should have done 2, 3 into CGM. But yeah, they're showing how Downpour 3 is like just way faster now. Like I said, it looks more similar to like CGM 3, which is crazy.
So there's three major points that we're looking to change. One is to expand the strategic options of the heat system. So everyone just popping heat all of a sudden and doing the same thing is not that
here we go.
interesting. So we're trying to give players more options to showcase their individuality. And so
expand the strategic options
and defensive balance of the heat system for all characters. And the last one is improved controls for a more accessible gameplay experience. And we're going to be delving into more details with this.
Defensive balance on heat system is a weird thing to say, though. I wonder what they mean by that.
ヒートシステムを使った攻めが結構パターン化されることが多くて、プレイヤーの個性が出にくい状態になっていたっていうのが一つで、あともう一つが、ヒート発動中ちょっとオフェンス側のメリットが非常に強くて、一方的な試合展開が
No, I think it was a timing thing, Medino. Like I said, I think it is a damage over time, and I think it only lasts for probably 3 or so seconds. So obviously you can't just run out the clock and run away. So they probably have a time limit on the stuff. I don't know if heat engager is going to be worse. It doesn't look like it's much worse. I didn't count frames, but it didn't look that bad, Ruby.
Regardless of the character, regarding the heat system. So we wanted to kind of change it up. And then also the system for heat, although the concept of the game is aggressive, it was a little bit too much one-sided offense at many times during battles.
Yeah, well, I assume they're at least talking about Heat Smash, right? Because Heat Smash is so overtuned for certain characters.
And so now we're going to go into each individual item and have some footage to
enable a return to crouching state by inputting 1, 2, or 3. Bro, what does that even mean?
海外用に英語になってるんですけど、ごめんなさい、日本の方はできるだけ中津の言葉に集中して聞いてもらえると助かります。ごめんね。はい。
That was just a comment to the Japanese audience that the slides.
How's it going?
So please listen to Nakatsu's his explanation.
Yeah, please give us an explanation.
私のじゃあ喋る言葉に集中してもらって、まずヒートバーストごめんなさい、ヒートシステムを使った戦略の幅を広げるっていうのはどういうことかっていうと、一部キャラクターの固有の構えからヒートスマッシュとヒートバーストを出せるようにして、いろいろ戦術
make it possible to form heat smash and heat burst from stances. Yeah, they're like Lars, for instance, can't do his heat smash yet from stance.
Many characters have their unique stances, and we've made it so that they can activate the heat smash and heat burst within these stances to give them more options, but also it lets you explore more opportunities with combo.
Yeah, true. Zafina looks like she's doing like a fucking Hadouken or something, right? Yeah, hopefully we get nerfed soon, Wag, for sure.
これ2点目は
じゃあ2点目もじゃあ言っちゃいましょうか。2点目もじゃあ2つ目も言いますね。戦略の幅を広げる。
Oh, look at that too.
今までヒート発動
Notice that? Why does Zafina have an effect now?
1、2、3の方向に
She has a little dot.
しゃがみ帰着って言ってしゃがんだ状態で相手に接近した状態を作れるっていう変更を加えます。
And so, just to touch on the second one as well, before we show you footage of exactly how this
Man,
works.
Zafina buffs?
So, up until now,
yeah, another install, right?
You kind of automatically run towards your opponent, and you're.
Yeah, obviously that's weird. I can't tell what that is, but the dot is very clearly something. Yeah, like I said, she looks like she's doing like a Hadouken. Obviously, she's doing like something out of Scarecrow, but.
Down back, 2 would be down, and 3 would be down forward.
Okay, so yeah, there was numpad in
any of these inputs to
yeah, that makes sense.
From a crouching position after the heat engager.
Usually the Namco team says everything like explicitly, like left punch, right punch, or left kick. But also they normally would say down. So it's weird to hear them do numpad notation.
And for example, Anna was quite strong with her mix-ups when you include crouching and standing. So this allows her to kind of carry that into Tekken 8.
動画行きましょうか。
はい、では動画の方行きましょう。
Oh, here we go. There it is.
なんですけども、構え
She has an
を
install. Oh no.
ヒートバーストが出せます
Okay, so there, the meter
You
pop.
can see that Zafina's going through her stances, but she also has access to heat burst.
はい、で同じく、ヒートバーストの後に構えを取ってヒートスマッシュが出せているので、攻めの、戦術の幅だったり空中コンボのレシ
She
ピ
has an
も
install,
変わってきます。
and her
And you
arm
can
is
see she
glowing
also
afterwards.
can, access the
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 was down, down forward, down back. Yeah, numpad notation.
inside the stance that she has. So this allows her to have various different options, but also different combo recipes as well.
But yeah, that is nice. Heat burst from stance is super nice. Because yeah, there are times where you have to special cancel stance because your character is, you play a dog shit character, Jack. But
Stances will have access to these in the stance.
but yeah, that's nice.
はい、じゃあ
I am more concerned about her install
発動
though.
技のしゃがみ帰着の映像を、お見せしたいと思います。こちら、アンナで。
Oh, look at that no install though for Anna. So yeah, just the poison mode. There, I predicted that.
まずは
After, the
Yeah, I predicted her
まず普通に走った
hip check would be a
こちらが下
heat
方向に
engager.
入れるとこのように
And there you go, plus 17. I didn't notice. Yeah, plus 17. So yeah, heat engager is still plus 17. Which means
So the first
fucking
one,
Yoshi's gonna be OP as shit, dude.
doing the heat engager and approaching opponent standing.
Oh, there's the poison effect. Look at the little rainfall on Nina.
Strategic options.
はい、なんで、立ち状態で近づくか
Oh, yeah. Heat smash or heat burst also at a gamma how would be sick.
攻めを継続して
No risk of fucking power crush. That's hella good for
が広
Jack.
がるようになってます。
So it allows characters to apply pressure to their opponent and have more options.
Bro, that did a hell of damage. What the fuck? Did you see how much damage that did?
はい、では次の
Wait, what?
行きましょうか。はい
Why did it do 50%?
2つ目ですね。
What? What just happened?
はい、続いてですが、
Oh my god.
見直し
I did so much damage.
The next is about the reevaluation of offensive and defensive balance.
はい、
Someone say damage. Someone say damage.
主要なトピックを抜き出してますが、一つ目が、ヒート状態での削りダメージを全体的に、
No one said it. I'm disappointed in chat.
さらに、ヒートダッシュを使って、ヒートダッシュを
Okay, reduce chip damage during heat state. Additional chip when it's blocked. Okay, yeah, this was a dog shit
And so this
thing
is
in the
something
game.
that
I never
people
made a
have
video
asked
about it.
for, a bit.
But there, so whenever you're in rage mode, you have what I call guts, a gut system. You can bypass guts with heat dashing, and I don't know what Namco was thinking to allow for bypassing guts with a different mechanic. So dog shit.
はい、これなぜこうしたかというと、やっぱりヒートダッシュはヒートスマッシュよりかなり使い勝手が良くって、
Thank God. Everyone knew that was going to happen.
強く、体力をかなり減らした後に、ヒートダッシュで仕掛けて、
Hopefully they buff Asusena forward 1 plus 2 and Victor back 1 plus 2. Revert the nerfs, the speed nerfs, get rid of the heat engager. That's fine. Revert the nerfs, Namco. For the love of God, revert the nerfs.
ヒート時でってことですよね。
そうヒート時の全体的な削りダメージを減らすっていうのと、ヒートダッシュを使った削りかつその後の2択でフィニッシュみたい
I
なのを
hope
少し
that's 15 again. I hope both of theirs are 15.
One of the reasons is that it really stood out that someone with
You can feel Victor and Asusena are worse because of that nerf. And I don't mean the power crush nerf. The speed nerf really hurt them in my opinion.
Not do the heat smash, but they would choose to use the chip damage a lot, and then kind of when your opponent only has a little bit left, to rush them down with a heat dash, to have only a little sliver of life. And that was just, we felt a little bit way too oppressive, and so that's why these changes were made.
はい、そしてもう一つですね、こちらの攻防っていった意味での、防御面で、非常に強かったパワークラッシュと、攻撃面で非常に強いヒート発動技っていうものが混在した技が、例えばニーナとかアズセナに代表されるような立ち状態からパワークラッシュ付きのヒート発動技で
Yeah, it sounds like it. Thank God.
攻めに行けるっていったの
Good
も
change.
今回から、シーズン2からそこを見直そうということで、パワークラッシュ技のみ
But like I said, hopefully that means they revert the nerfs to power crush heat
And,
engagers.
talking about this
They
in
need to
the
be fast
performance,
again.
Another change is that some of the
Because like I said, there's significant dead zones on Asusena and Victor that if they had a long range 15 would be fine. But without that, they have like really big dead zones.
because it allows them to not only change the tide of the battle, but then to actually be a little bit too strong in the offensive. So they have been reverted to just.
Oh yeah, you're right. Blom Bomb losing that. That's a big nerf to Nina. Good call. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about other characters. Yeah, that's a huge nerf then.
関係ないからね。あれはジョークだから。
いや、俺だってニーナ使ってたし。
あれはジョークだから。真に受けてる人いるから本当に。そんなことでそんな調整しない。
Brad is afraid that some people were saying that because he lost to a Nina Master Cup that happened. That's not the case though. There's no way we could have done it that quick anyways. So.
はい。
じゃあ映像見ましょうか。
まあちょっとこういった変更を受けるキャラクターは他にヒート
True.
発動技を用意したり、新たな攻めができるようなプランも含めて調整を加えてますので、こちらちょっとパッチノートだったり次回の
I don't know, man. That Anna did a lot of damage on one invisible
It
low.
was too strong in these instances is why the heat engager aspect was removed. But they do get a heat engager added to a separate move that's not so overwhelming. So it's not just a down nerf. It is a nerf in essence, but they do get some other things.
はい、じゃあこちらも動画2つありますので1つずつお見せします。
So we have a few
was gonna
videos to show you
shake.
how this works now.
こちらヒートダッシュの削り量ですね。今15って出てますが、シーズン1は19減ってました。
So this is just about the chip damage. It says 15 in this current instance, but it was 19 previously
はい
in。season 1.
でさらに相手が0時状態の時には、こちらシーズン1では、12減ってた
Okay.
んですけど
Yeah,
も
that's a big
見てもらうと分かっているように
reduction in incoming damage. That's
0時状
good.
態で同じような孤独だった
I mean, 4 damage is still a lot in Rage, but yeah, that's a
And you can see
huge
that,
nerf
in
to chip
season 1
damage.
It was 12 in the first instance.
Like I said, the fact that
Your
you could
opponent has
circumvent
rage,
guts
but now
was
it's,
insane,
getting,
dude.
Quite reduced. So you can see if
Like,
you're the
why
one
do you
who
add a
has
mechanic to the
rage
game and
and
like
you're
have your other mechanic just
oppressed
circumvent
like
it
this,
completely?
Then the amount of chip damage you receive is drastically reduced.
That's a great
はい
change.
こういった
Great,
変
great
更を加える
change.
ことでもう最後に自分が有利な状態でヒートダッシュで相手に
You'll probably
有利
use
な状況から
same thing, back 1 plus 2 more
していった方が
often. Back 1 plus 2 is really good, so.
至っては起きにくくなるように変更を加えてます。
So like we were saying, as a result, seeing someone just beat the crap out of their opponent, rush them down with a heat dash, and then do a massive amount of chip damage to finish them off, should occur much less than previously.
はい。
Oh, almost certainly.
では次は
Almost certainly they will be.
パワークラッシュ付きヒート技の変更点の動画をお願いします。
Yeah, I mean, just the Blom Bomb nerf to Nina, that alone's a huge nerf without even adjusting anything else on her.
サンプルを持ってきました。
B15, B15, B15. No, you fuckers.
見ていただいた通り、ただの
God dang it,
パワー
dude.
クラッシュ技になってます。
Oh, look at that.
So now you can see it's changed simply to only the power crush property without the heat engager property.
God dang it.
はい、代わりに、他の、ヒート発動技を用意して、
You missed the Anna video. We already did a quick breakdown on her.
攻めを仕掛けたりと
And then you've missed the start of the season 2 changes. Apart from that, Cam just adds.
もありますが、その分、攻め手として面白くなるような変更を
Yeah, that's nice. The side sway not being a natural hit follow-up hit now is really sick. That's a big buff to Asusena. With that being said, her side sway is pretty bad in practice. It's not very good. But that's nice that now something's guaranteed.
なんでまあちょっと、該当の技を持ってたキャラクターに関しては
They're just talking about how Power Crushes no longer are heat engagers. So that's the biggest nerf we've seen thus far.
いろいろと手を入れてますので、こちらまあご期待ください。
Oh, I just noticed 3-3 is a I-14 heat engager now. That's a nice Asusena buff. Those are 2 big buffs right away for Asusena. Yeah, 3-3 used to be just knockdown, but no heat engage.
はい。
And now she also has the full crouch mix-up too.
3つ目。
Alright, let's
はい
go to next one.
3つ目はですね、より、遊びやすくなるための操作性の
Oh no.
結構鉄拳7から
Oh no.
やってきたんですけども、大きなところにちょっと手を入れました。で、その3つを今から
Oh, you can now fucking sidestep an FC.
So we have a few enhancements that we made to the control system.
I do not like that. I like how they're showing Dragonov as an example. Fuck you,
はい、ま
Namco.
ず1つ目ですけども、しゃがみ状態 の時に画面手前に横移動今までできなかったんですけども、シーズン
All this is gonna
2
do is
できるように
make
なります。
fucking hitbox even better, to be honest.
鉄拳
It's gonna take time for everyone to get used to. It's gonna be natural for hitbox players to instantly do this.
お待たせしました。
So this one's a big thing that.
But yeah, Dragunov's gotten so nerfed. To show Dragunov as like the example really hurts.
If you're crouching, it was hard to move into the foreground of the stage. This has been changed. So players who are new to the franchise, it might not make a lot of sense, but people who play quite a lot, you'll understand this.
Yeah, there's a lot of strategy for playing on 1P or 2P. This is a change that should have been made like 20 years ago, though. This shouldn't happen now. It's a little bit too late. But yeah, they should have done this like 20 years ago. They shouldn't be doing this now, in my opinion. But hey, it's already done, so it doesn't really matter.
The whole is still, aggressive gameplay showcased. We still want to buff the defensive options a little bit, and one of them is making these side steps a little bit more viable.
Oh, slight input buffer on Open Gambit. I didn't read that. That's good because I swear in Tekken 8 it's worse than Tekken 7. The timing is worse and the frame variability is really rough on it. So unless you're mashing, it's like impossible to hit the frame, in my opinion, in Tekken 8.
This was implemented, but Harada says that if you speak like to Alexa and say, sidestep, then your character sidesteps. I was unaware of these changes.
Yeah, like I said, the only issue with like
You have to say it quite
reverting or changing this again to sidestep out of FC is that, yeah, it really hurts certain characters a lot. Like e.g. Dragunov can get completely fucked by this change because a lot of his game really revolves around lockdown, right, and stuff like that. So now what little frames he has are now going to be worse unless you are clean +8 every time with him. So like for instance, his orbital is now officially worse that they've changed this sidestep mechanic, and his orbital is already dog shit. So now it's just worse.
The second one is you're able to kind of buffer inputs for sidestepping now.
Yeah, Lisa's gonna be moving a lot. Yeah, I mash quick moves and they mash something slower and I lose, which makes sense if I get unlucky, right? But like I said, something in T8, they changed something in T8 versus T7. It's either later or it's random. I swear to God, it's probably random.
And so what this means is up until now you had to know precisely when you were recovered from the animation of your previous move until the input for a sidestep would be accepted. But that's been kind of relaxed a little bit so that sometimes you felt, I input a sidestep and it didn't happen. Why not? Those kind of instances should be a lot less.
はい。で3つ目、これ結構自分が本当にやりたかったラウンド開始時の入力の難しさを緩和っていうところで少しだけ先行入力が効くようにしました。どういうことかっていうと、今までラウンド1ファイトっていったタイミングで本当タイミングよく押さないと技が最速で出なかったんですけども、ちょっとだけ先行入力。
Yeah, like for instance, if they didn't want to do the season 2 changes yet, they could have implemented this 3 months ago, dude. Like, this is something they should have done like 2-3 months ago so we can get used to it before season 2 comes out. I don't understand, Namco. I'm happy, but like they could have done this already. Why are they waiting so long to do this? We have to wait another month and a week before any of this happens in real life. This is crazy, dude. Yeah, they showed it off already, Cam. They haven't really shown any new moves yet, though, so we're still kind of in the dark with whatever else is going to be changed.
So Rada was mentioning this was present in various times throughout the series, such as in Tekken 1, he said you could hold down both punch buttons, left punch, left kick, for example, at the start of the round, and would throw your opponent at the easiest, the earliest available time.
Yeah, no, I do think it will make the game significantly better, 100%. I don't want to sound like negative Nancy. I think this is going to be a huge change. I'm just saying they should have done this months ago. This part, the movement change, should have been done 2 months ago, like straight up. Wait, wall stand 4 tracks now? Wall stand 4 doesn't track that way. That's a change to Dragon on period.
Crouch to sidestep from a crowd.
Yeah, yeah. No arcade release. They could have been doing this the whole time.
So he's saying, for
Like,
example,
straight up.
Jin is able to go into the foreground.
But yeah, like I said, they should have done this 2 months ago. Like, don't release Anna. Don't do all the season balancing. Just add the movement changes to the game. People would be playing like they'd still be playing like a lot if this change was already in the game. Like I can tell you right
this
now.
should change a lot of different things about options you might have in certain scenarios. So please check this out when it's applied.
Yeah, hopefully they improve the hitboxes. I agree, Wale.
The next is kind of showing the input buffer for sidestepping.
Whoa. Wait. How did they? Wait, okay? That must have been a different feed, right? There's no way, right? Wait, I'm mindfucked. What just happened? Different feed, right? Yeah, supposedly they nerfed the hitbox, or they buffed the hitbox on back 1-2 for Law. In older games, you could sidestep it either way, but supposedly in this game, I haven't really fucked around with Law too much. You can't really sidestep it anymore, which was a big change to Law to make him way more viable for sure. Especially because back 1-2 and back 1 can transition into DSS, so it's hard to like lock him down. Period. But nice, they at least brought back sidestep left to beat it, so that's nice. In theory, it should help everyone out. What they did is they made the window sidestep window a little bit more generous for your input, like the input to come out on proper timing. So the input buffer instead of 10 frames might be like 12 frames now or something like that. But just for input, like movement, well, they didn't specifically say, but they alluded to it just being a movement buff and not an input buff, like an attack buff. So attacks might be 10 frame, inputs might be 12 frames now or something like that.
So we'll be going more into detail on the changes later in March, but we want to go first into the changes that we're making to rank match, because we did see some
competitive
areas
and
that
fair
we could
point
improve
system,
on,
huh?
for season 2.
I think there's a good chance with Anna or in summer that there will be. In summer, they're doing the new stage, and so maybe they'll wait for summer. I don't know, Medino, but maybe.
And so you can see the main topics about what we want to achieve with these changes to the rank system. So, we want to have the proper matchmaking that actually more accurately reflects your skill level than it does currently. Then also to create a system that's both competitive and feels fair from a point system perspective. And then also to have an environment where people...
They just have to add a numerical rank. That's all guys got to do, Namco. Make it so like I can be like, I'm the best person in California. I'm the best person in America. I'm the best person in North America. And I'm the best person in the world. That's all I got to do. Give people like the god ranks something to strive for, to be the best, right? They didn't say who the new characters are, just that Anna's going to be the first one. That's all they've talked about, Shake.
And so we realized there might have been quite a few instances where you felt you were matched with someone who was much better than you unfairly, or maybe even much worse than you in skill level from your perspective. So we wanted to alleviate those instances as much as possible. And then also
I noticed that rank reset. Add new ranks.
Or way too many taken away. And then also to do a rank reset. To make it feel more fresh with these new changes, and then also add some new ranks higher up as well.
はい、じゃあ次のスライドお願いします。 はい、格差マッチングどうやって緩和するかっていうと、まあ、ちょっと鉄拳
Highest
力を
rank
シーズン
among
1
all
に
characters.
マッチン
Okay.
グで使用していて、鉄拳力と団員
That makes
この2つ
sense.
を軸にマッチングに使用してたんですけども、ちょっと鉄拳力自体にちょっと問題が少しありまして、鉄拳力が敗北してもポイントがまあほぼ減少しないという問題と、特定の団員に行くと鉄拳力がガッと引き上げられちゃうっていうこの2点がちょっと悪さをしてて、
Yeah, I agree,
その
Cam.
結果ちょっとその実力
Because it's what now?
格
It's
差マッチングが起きていたっていうのが
is it? It's like Raijin now or Bushin now or something like that. I can't remember.
There's a disparity among the actual player skill between two opponents. Where in season 1, Tekken 8 was matching based on both Tekken power and your rank, right? And so the problem with the Tekken power at that instance was that it wouldn't decrease that much when you lost, and it would actually be pulled up quite a bit when you reached a new rank or something like
Well,
that.
yeah.
So
The real issue was like
decline,
beginner players would hit Tekken King. Their
which
prowess would
causes
go
these
up a
kind of
lot,
imbalances in
and they
match.
would be into what's called like rank 2.0.
シーズン2ではそう
And
ですね
as soon as you get demoted, because right, you're playing people who are like super good all of a sudden, you don't lose your prowess, so you can't go back to the old bracket. So you're stuck playing against really good players as you get demoted all the way back down, and there's no way for you to recover. Like that was horrible. I can't believe they
Trying
never
to
fixed that.
Make Tekken power into something that's the most optimal choice for matching people of all different skill levels requires a lot.
Yeah, it's not fair that
more
someone
fine-tuning,
that they might not even know about rank 2.0 gets thrown into rank 2.0 for the first time and gets demoted like 3 ranks instantly. And the game's like, yeah, that's fine. Go fuck yourself. Like, come on, man.
はいでどのようにマッチングするか
I can't believe they never fixed it, like I said. It's absurd.
最高団員を考慮した
Totally not fair for intermediate players.
So we're going to mainly take into consideration the highest rank you have of your main character.
例えばまあ風神のキャラクターが 2,3 キャラいて鉄拳王のキャラクターが1キャラいるとしたら鉄拳王の団員のキャラクターを考慮してマッチングをすることでなるべく近い腕前の人とマッチングさせるといったような感じになると思います。
And so maybe you have several characters at Fujin, but your main is at Tekken King, for example. We would mainly take into consideration your Tekken King rank to match you with opponents.
はい、じゃあ次のスライドお願いします。で、
Slide, please.
はい、こちらですね、格差マッチングを緩和するためさらにもう一つ
And
ですね
modify the rank
サブキャ
assignment
ラクター
after
の
promotion.
団員の引き上げのタイミングと
Okay, that's kind of
引き
cool.
上げ後の団員を変更を加えます。
So, like, people like me
So
have to grind
another
less?
thing we're doing with this new change is to
I mean, I don't hate it.
take into consideration the rank of your secondary characters as well, and to modify the rank after you've leveled up with them.
はい、じゃあ次のスライドお願
Cool.
いします。
I mean, if I have to
どのように
grind
変更す
less,
る
I'm
か
good
と
with
いう
that.
とシーズン1の時には、まあ、例えば、雷神に昇格した時に7段下の段位にサブキャラクター引き上げてましたけども、シーズン2では、雷神ではなく風神に上がった時に、まあ、3段下の、
Oh, okay. It's just they're lower. They're not that far from your main. That's what they're saying. Okay.
風神に上がったり
So rather than being 7 ranks, I guess,
まあ3
it's now going to be like 3 or 4 ranks. So that's good.
まあ上手い人はどんどん上に行ってもらいたいなっていうところで、サブキャラクターの段位引き上げの、基準を変更しています。
And so this is basically showing your main rank and then the secondary rank. So, for example, if you got to Fujin with your main character, your secondary characters would be automatically pulled up to Gadryu, which was about 7 ranks below your main, right? But we lessened the distance there between the two different ranks for season 2.
Yeah,
So
that's
that you
good.
get pulled
Definitely
up,
good for
to a rank in 3 of your
you know,
main,
more
characters.
beginner and intermediate players for
はい、で
sure.
は次のスライドお願いします。
That means less really good players in lower
はい、
ranks
加え
in
て
general.
ですね、まあ
So
検索するときにも、同段のみといったオプションを追加したり、
yeah, unfortunately, it is going to bump up like rank inflation. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with like having a bunch of people higher ranks anyway. I know a lot of people like the prestige of certain ranks and whatnot, but at the end of the day, you really should be playing at least your skill level anyway.
But not
to
just
get
that,
better.
we've added a rank restriction option in
Yeah, it definitely prevents smurfing for sure. Well, I mean, prevents smurfing and the fact that you aren't going to randomly go against like a god rank at like intermediate.
はい、ランクマッチの変更で2つ目、ランクマッチのポイントシステム
But
の
it still won't
見直しになります
stop people from making new accounts and
And then
shit. That's
also
only,
another
of course.
change is restructuring the point adjustments.
こちらはですね、実力差に応じてポイントの増減が反映されるようにポイントの変動量と各段位の必要なポイント量をすべて見直してちょっといびつだったところに手を入れてます。
And so we made some changes to how many points you acquire from fighting people, not just of the same rank, but people who are of a higher skill level than you or a lower skill level than you, because it wasn't always that intuitive in the past.
では次のスライドお願いします。
Next slide, please.
はい、こちらのようにですね、実は、シーズン1の時には、格上に勝っても美味しいことがない。格下に負けても
I don't like that.
あまりポイントが変動しない、リスクがないといったような
It shouldn't, now that all the ranks are more inflated and closer, it shouldn't be a big deal. But yeah, this would hurt. You get fucked by Smurfers for sure. Like, I can see this screwing over people.
In Season 1, even if you won against a higher level opponent than yourself, there wasn't much reward for it. Likewise, there wasn't much risk to losing to someone who's not nearly the same level as you. So we've changed the point.
Yeah, we'll see it. We'll see it in practice, but I can see, like, same thing. Smurfing gets you fucked over. Now the good news though is if you use the same rank only filter, you're only gonna lose like the same points, right? There's gonna be no bonus either way. But still, I can see this kind of hurting people for sure. Yes, exactly. This is like the T7 ranking system.
During the rank up or rank down, and changes were made accordingly. And so also the next thing we want to talk about as well is the point bonuses that were previously assigned and how that will change.
Well, seeing as how they never told people about the bullets in this game and they exist for every rank, it's crazy. Okay, good. They got rid of the bullets. Okay, thank God.
So we removed the consecutive loss penalty. So before, if you lost 3 in a row, you would get a larger amount of points deducted. But that's going away for Season 2.
Thank God, dude. Did anyone like the bullet system? Yeah, so for people who don't know, bullets were initially implemented for Tekken 7 for, was it TGO and TGS initially? So basically you get bonus points for winning, you got bonus points for losing. What they did is they made the bullets for every single rank in T8. So what happens if you get pro mode, regardless of your rank, if you lose 3 in a row, you get demoed. And that feels bad. You work your ass off to get a rank and you get demoted. Now, granted, it's easy to get promoted back, but still, you shouldn't get penalized for playing, especially at every single rank ever.
A system that allowed blue ranks to get a bonus points after consecutive wins. But we decided to change this to add a bonus for people who are red rank or below, to try to get people more quickly to their actual effective rank.
Damn, bonus on 2 victories. Whoa. Holy crap. Yeah, that means people are going to fly through the lower ranks really fast.
So the thinking is, that good players who
Oh, keep in mind, Cam, it's not like 3 sets, it's 3 games. So you can lose twice to one guy and 1 to the next guy and get demoted. And if you go against someone who's super good, you might be on tilt anyway, and then you just lose. You're like, oh, well, that was fun.
Next slide, please.
And then worst of all, because your 4th match would be against a really good player, you can't promo off of them again, right? So then you're back in a hole. Repeated rank fluctuation. Does that mean, like, no boosting? What are you talking about?
でこれを、見直して、昇格ボーナスっていうものは、初めて、自分が、最高ラインを更新した時の1回のみに変更を加えますので。
Does that mean on your main or every character?
ちょっとプレイヤーにとっては不利なことになりますけども、実はこれがあることでわざと降格した方がお得じゃんみたいなことが起きてたので、そういったようなちょっと仕様バグみたいなものを取り除きたいと思って、健全な状態に変更しています。
わかりやすく言うと、俺も経験したけど、負けてデモーションされて、でまたプロモーションチャンスで勝った時に元の位置よりは進んでるってことです。
I don't think so because they're talking about promotion bonus though.
we have to explain carefully.
Okay, here we go.
But there was kind of a weird imbalance in that sometimes if you are playing and you lost and got demoted, and then you had a promotion chance the next match and you won and get promoted, you often went even further in points than you were originally at before losing. So in some instances, it would make more sense to lose on purpose so that you could get that boost, which doesn't make sense. So we tried to fix this by making it so you only get bonus points when you reach your new highest rank.
まあ仕様ではあるんですよね。仕様
そうだから仕様だと思ってたって人いるけど、それはそうで、必ず起きるものは我々はバグとは呼ばず仕様バグです。
仕様バグですよね。
仕様バグです。必ず起きるんだから。
Yeah, a lot of this problem stems from the fact that the ranks themselves, it does more follow like a battle point system where you're actually on a linear scale, and the ranks are at numerical breakpoints. Whereas in Tekken 7, the breakpoints didn't exist. You would reset your breakpoints going into a new rank. So the distance was similar, but now in this game, it's variable. Your promo into a different rank.
これみんな気になるやつです。
Because, like I said, it's more of a linear scale in this game.
Okay, next slide, we're going to be talking about important topic for everyone.
はい、では、今の説明したような、変更を加えるので、ちょっとランクのリセットを行わせていただきます。で、ランクのリセットと、加えて、さらに破壊神以降の段位を追加するといったことを行います。
So along with all the changes aforementioned, we are going to do a rank reset so that everyone starts out with a new system. And we're also adding high-level ranks as well. I
hope they get rid of God of Destruction because it sucks that you have to clarify between TG and GOD. I hope they get rid of the naming convention because they don't have to bring back like TGO or whatever, but call it something else. That way there's less confusion, in my opinion.
まずですね、シーズン1の時点での最高到達段位ですね。例えば、現時点で風神の人がいるとします。ただ過去に鉄拳王になったことがあるって人は鉄拳王を基準に、シーズン2の、ランクの開始位置が決まります。
So the first thing we do is take in your highest rank achieved in Season 1. So even if you're currently a Fujin, if you were a Tekken King at some point, that's the rank that we're going to be considering.
Okay, that's nice. So even if you got demoted, you don't have to feel the pressure to try to get back to like God rank. That's nice. Oh yeah, TGP, thanks. Yeah, TGP and TGO were the first ones with bullet system. That was Season 3 and Season 4 respectively. Yeah, TGS, then TGP, then TGO. Yeah, good call.
Right before the maintenance to switch over to Season 2, so you can play right up till the end and have that reflected.
はい、なのでまだ安心してもずっとやり控えることはなく遊んでいただいて構いませんので。
There's still merit in actually continuing to play.
You know there's going to be hella boosting now that they said that. They're hella going to boost. People are going to hella be boosting. They're going to be selling boosts.
はい、下がっても大丈夫。
下がってもいいんだよ。
いや保持する必要ないですよ。
そうそうそう。やり控えしなくていいってことです。
はい。
自己満だけじゃなくて何かあるのかもしれないですよね。そう。
それは後で。
Okay.
はい。
So your highest rank and why that's important, not just for your honor or motivation or whatever. これなんですかね。
はい、ということでちょっとささやかな記念品みたいな形になりますけども、シーズン1の最高到達段位に応じた特別称号をもらえる。
No, I think they're saying even if you got demoted all the way from TK to Fujin, it would still consider TK as your rank. Now, with that being said, it's possible that you go back to Fujin.
これ重要ですね。
はい、これが引き継ぎ先の段位一覧になりますが、合計まで下がらない段位帯の人は特に。
Oh wow, you start at TK. Whoa, as God.
And,
Really?
Changes of where the ranks will be reset
Crazy.
in general from this table. So, for example, up until 9th dan, there's no reset.
Wow, dude, how many more ranks are there going to be?
の人は、検定18段からのスタートになります。
So you're saying that I'll be probably around the 18th dan is where I'll be starting.
Because yeah, I mean TK is only 4 ranks from TG or God rank. So that's crazy. They're gonna add hella more ranks.
My Master Cup performance kind of sucked, but that was just the nerve. So we'll see.
はい、で現時点での最高段位破壊神の人は、鉄拳王からのスタートになります。
And 破壊神なんだっけ？破壊神なんだっけ？あ、Lord of Destruction is going to be starting off at Tekken King for season 2.
はい、といった感じで、まあ、シーズン2開幕時も、今の、腕前に応じた、グループ分けというか、まあ、段位リセットに
Now you guys still have time.
まあ、マッチング自体は
There's still time for you to get up.
当たったりとか、まあ、そういったような理不尽なことが起きないように、まあ、振り分けを行います。
And so, although we're setting the ranks, we're hoping that this grouping will kind of alleviate some people getting destroyed by higher level players all of a sudden.
Okay, that's fair.
はい、では、ランクはちょっと長いんですけど、最後、
8 ranks beyond God. Are you kidding me? What the fuck?
8つの段位を追加して、まあ、本当に上級者たちが、かなりしんどいを使って競えるような。
Is this really better than adding a proper rank system, a numerical rank system? Like, come on, guys.
So 8 of these beyond Lord of Destruction. And these are going to be not just
God of Destruction is already so edgelord of a fucking art. I can't believe it's gonna be 8 more past
not
that.
just calculation of the points up until now. We have a different system that makes these even more difficult to attain.
Yeah, what Beyond God is insane. Oh my God, that's so. Come on, man.
この後どうすんだ
So
よ
the top rank is going to be God of Destruction, Uroboros is what it's called. 英語もそうなのかな？
英語もそう
まだ見てないですかね。多分 It's probably. I haven't seen the English for that yet.
で、まあそこの下破壊神以降に、1、2、3、4、5、6、7っていうものをどんどん上がっていって最後に、これまあちょっとちっちゃいんでわかんないですけど。
So the top rank other than Infinite will be God VII or God 7 if you want to make it shorter.
弾が全部集まったら昇格すると破壊神ロボロスドラゴンボールみたいな。
This is absurd, dude.
The way it works is you have the 7 levels of God of Destruction, and then when you're at level 7, you'll get these kind of these balls that signify by
what?
your health bar, kind of not unlike Dragon Ball, I guess. And when you get
7個の弾を集めて最後にウロボロス。
and then you get 7 of those, the next step would be you finally are able to.
I see what they're saying. They're like talking about like these fucking infinity stones. I mean, come on, dude, there's a better way, Namco. Just add an actual rank system. Don't. Is this better than just adding a proper like ELO system? Really? Yeah, true. Good point. Question. What's the point of the reset?
ちょっと厳しすぎるかもしれないってことで今裏で絶賛チューニングデバッグしてます。
Looks like a pachinko game. Yeah, you're hella dead on.
The person in charge of this, they were looking at all the win rates and statistics behind the player base, and it was so difficult to attain this God of Destruction, Uroboros, when they're playtesting it, that Nakatsu actually asked him to relook it a little bit, just because it was too difficult to attain. So it's going to be quite a challenge. Just keep that in mind.
これウロボロスって出せって言ってる人結構いるじゃん。これちょっと一個教えておくとね、これマジマーケティング。
Oh, I can't even fathom this, dude.
ちょっとみんなが出せっていうぐらいの方が。
So, does that mean if you're infinite, are you God of Destruction 5 on every single character? Does I can't,
これ
man.
不思議なことにちょっと自分らが思ってるセンスよりも下げた方が大体受けるんだよな。
This is so stupid.
ほとんど受けてないもんね。あのゲームの世界
また日本人かそうでないかによっても。
もう違うし、だけどちょっとダサいぐらいのがいいんだよこれ。不思議なことに。
Yeah, these are the new ranks you're talking about, Cam. 8 new ranks beyond God.
There's a fine line there, and you'd be surprised how a little bit of not cool goes a long way. Some people like it.
そう
So
不思議なんだよこれ。俺もわかるよそれ。
it's hard to explain.
It's just silly.
It's
Like,
different
this is just
depending on where
silly.
you're from as well. Japanese players have a very different take on it than foreign players as well.
So, like I said, so because they said you're 4 ranks
It's the
below,
same thing about everyone.
like, is this restart if you got infinite? Like, are all your guys here or all your guys here? I would imagine all your guys are going to start here. Unless they mean all your guys start at, like, TK or something.
はい
But you know,
Like, I
regardless
can't
of the
even
game, this is
fathom
just,
how much of a
designed
grind
to
this
give
is.
players at the higher end of the rank spectrum,
They,
something,
like I said,
a
Street
new goal to
Fighter,
achieve, right?
Master Rank, all the numerical ranks. I don't understand why they just didn't go for something like
一
that.
度5月ぐらいにアナウンス
Because
を
again, is it
したん
cool
で
to
す
say,
が
"Hey,
や
I'm
っ
a
と
God
実装のめ
Infinite,"
どが
or
立
that
った
I'm
と言わ
fucking
れ
rank
て
5 in America, or I'm rank 5 in Korea? Like, come on, man.
僕に勝ってワイワイマイケルが
で、
煽
みんなに
ってくる
言いふらした。
これ面白いんだよな
結構面白いんですよ。
ちょっとですね、これ
Yeah, I'm
ご紹
I'm
介
top 10 in
させていただき
Southeast Asia.
一瞬
Like, holy shit, dude, you're hella good. Oh, what rank are you? Yeah, I'm God VII.
呼び出して
Sorry, I'm doing that just for hyperbole's sake, but
呼び出されるんで
ジェスに呼び出さ
so dumb.
So to catch everyone up, Ghost is
I
something
don't
we
know.
talked about quite some time back. And
It feels like they did a step in the right direction and then like took like 10 steps the other way.
I was saying this was an awesome feature that I tested before against Nakatsu's Ghost. And my Devil Jin beat him. So.
I think when it comes to Old Base's data, it's because there's no, the data gets cut off at a certain point.
Ayasta needs to go do something off camera.
はい。
I'll leave it to your imagination.
Oh, here we go, timeline, huh?
待たなくていい。
大丈夫ですかね。はい。待たなくていいってことなので、まずこれがですね、ゴースト VS
Oh yeah, the Ghost Showdown. That's something they talked about a while ago. They never actually implemented, huh?
シーズン1の段階では、ゴースト VS ゴーストを、オンラインのラウンジに行って、プレイヤーのプロフィールから、相手のゴーストを選択してゴーストとゴーストを戦わせてみるっていったようなことができるようになります。
現状は、プロフィールからその人と
Yeah, yeah, good question. I mean, presumably Harada has all the info, but...
Okay. So, right now you can only play against other people's ghosts, directly battling them. But from the version 1.13 in March, you'll be able to have your ghost face off against other people's ghosts.
はい、で、シーズン1の段階では、ゴースト同士の対戦に加えて、その対戦に行く前に、ただ見てるだけだとあんま面白くないので、
Oh, I wonder when in March, because yeah, I just realized March 31st is like early release, but Anna doesn't come out until April technically, so I wonder when V113 is coming out.
Also in March, not only will your ghost be able to fight another player's ghost, but just watching it until the match wraps up isn't as exciting. So you can actually give them a bit of direction. Go more on offense or hang back and play more defensively. You can direct them.
Yeah, I haven't unlocked it personally. I mean, it was cool in the beta or whatever, but it definitely leaves a lot to be desired. Because yeah, you can definitely cheese out the bots for sure in this game. When they're programmed, they're kind of cool when they do like special things that like humans are more likely to do. But that's kind of nice. If you can program to be more human, that's exciting. But at the same time, yeah, I don't think a lot of people are going to go out of their way to do it realistically, right? So this might be something like you program a bot to be more like a real life player, but the real life player wouldn't program it. It'd be someone else doing it. Like maybe you want to make the bot actually play more like Arslan, so that way it's easier to train against Arslan. I don't know. I'm happy they're not giving up, but yeah, I think it's still a pipe dream relative to what they really wanted.
So the difference is that you actually have an arena where you congregate with other players, and you have your ghosts that you've hopefully strengthened quite a bit, because up until then you could give them basic direction before the match if to play aggressive or balanced or defensive. But now in the middle of the match you can say like, do your rage art now, or do this particular action on the fly during the match, similar to how you would say to your friend during a match.
はい、じゃあまず、シーズン1のバージョン 1.13 に追加されるゴースト VS ゴーストの
3月ですね。来月のアップデートですね。
作戦を選んでゴースト同士を戦わせるといったところの動画を用意しましたので、こちらご覧ください。
So for the coming update in March, the first phase about just giving the directions before the match, Nakatsu's brought us a video to kind of outline how that'll work. Okay.
はい、こんな感じで、ラウンジで、友達の、アバターを選択して ゴースト VS ゴーストを選ぶと、ゴースト同士を戦わせることができます。
So as you saw, you go up to someone in the Tekken Fight Lounge, go from their profile to Ghost versus Ghost.
はい、今回はシャヒーンはディフェンシブ。
Yeah, I know. To be honest, I'm watching this. I'm thinking, man, I really should just
So
do
we've chosen to ask our,
do the recap of
Shaheen
Anna
to
again.
be offense-
That's the only thing going through my
ディ
head.
フェンシブ、
I should go through the recap of Anna and re-record it.
を狙ったりするような動きが見れますので、まあシャヒーンちょっと注目してもらえればなと思います。
And so when
I know, right?
defensive
How
is
good are these
chosen,
bots
your
going to be if
character
they're
will
like
kinda hang back
under
and look for
10?
whiff punishing opportunities.
ちょっと横移動してスカ角を狙ったりすると。
シャヒーンがディ
Yeah,
フェン
nice
スで
step.
でスティーブが
Beginner
アグレッ
bot,
シブ
by the way.
そう
What that type of
So
step.
as you saw, Shaheen just did a sidestep to then do a whiff punish.
Yeah, this bot's smart. Did
ど
that.
んどん手を出して、まあ、その攻めに特化して動いてくれっていったような作戦になります。
Where Steve here is set towards aggressive, so he'll be trying to do attacks as much as possible. なんかディフェンシブの方が良さそうな感じはあるんだけど今。
これはね、作った人の動きを真似したり、そのキャラの
Exactly, I think the same thing too.
ディフェンシブがあって、
That offensive bot looks damn aggressive.
まあちょっとした猛遊びとしてやるにはかなり面白いと思います。
So I mentioned right now at the current match, defensive looked like a better option, but Nakatsu said there's a variety of different things.
Yeah, I don't know if
how
a
you
second Dan would
raise
do
your
that
ghost.
combo.
But then based on that, in the individual
Knee versus Arslan, I know, right?
Defensive, offensive, etc.
まあっていうのがまず第一段階として。
Wow, look at that. Just frame punish. Minus 13, 4-1 on 13 now.
And so this is the first phase that will be implemented at the tail end of season 1.
Yeah, the bot keeps dropping the
ゴースト
finisher
の動
though.
きが良くなるような変更もちょこちょこ加えているので、まあ久しくゴーストを
The
触ってない
human clearly didn't program like up back 2 into Rage Heart.
作戦も追加して結構見たりすると面白いので、ぜひ一度遊んでみていただければなと思います。
And actually, there's been a few changes implemented to the overall Ghost system as well. So if you haven't played it in quite some time, you might want to check it out, not just to see these new features, but to see how the Ghost has been changed.
Here comes the drop. The bot's gonna drop the
ア
kill.
グレッシブなスティーブが
Oh, wait a
いい
minute.
動きとコンボを決めて勝った。
Oh, should done line 1
And
into
you can
heat
see
dash
the
cancel.
aggressive Steve has performed various successful combos and is doing quite well.
Ooh.
はい、ありがとうござい
Spicy.
ます。じゃあ次の、まあ、シーズン2に、追加される
Oh, look at that. They're adding a ring, huh?
5月
5月ですね。はい。
鉄拳ゴーストショーダウンについてちょっと説明します。
And now Nakatsu is going to present the Tekken Ghost Showdown, which will be added in 2.01 in May.
はい、こちらの鉄拳ファイトラウンジのエントランスに、鉄拳ゴーストショーダウンっていったような、モードが追加されて、こちらで、筐体越しに、友達同士で、オンラインでゴースト VS ゴーストができたり、アーケードクエストでおなじみのマックス君が入り口にいて、結構便利な、ゴーストを育てるようなゴーストスパーリングっていったものだったり、このゴーストちょっとデータが微妙だから
Yeah, almost certainly.
削除ができたり、あとは
Like I said, I think it's more realistic that someone else would program the bot. You know, like I said, they like again using like Arslan as an example. They'll program Arslan's bot to be a little bit more like him, and that will be it. Then people will train off of that. But I don't think like people are going to go out of their way to program their own bot. Like I said, it's almost certainly going to get abandoned. Maybe by them learning this, they'll figure out a way to have the bot kind of better program itself. Maybe I don't know. Just kind of
But
guessing.
also, if you remember Max from the one-player content we have in Tekken 8 in that story mode, he's going to be available in this area as well, so that you can choose different options for your ghost, such as you can choose to spar with your ghost. You can
Definitely a pet
choose
project.
for them
100%
to
agree.
Turn the AI learning on or off at any certain time, or other tweaks like that.
はい、じゃあそのゴーストショーダウンの今ちょっとどんな感じか開発中の映像を持ってきました。
削除って、今まで育ってきた AI データを削除すると一回もう完全にまっさらになってまたゼロからやり直せるっていう。
ゼロから
キャラごとに
教える
1個しか持ってないからリセッ
Show Armor King, you're right.
So there's also an option to delete ghost as well, because if you remember, you can only have one ghost per character. So if you want to redo that character, you can choose to delete the ghost and start over.
投げしか打たないキング作りたかったら投げだけ覚
っていう
えてください
ことですよね。はい。
Maybe you want to make a king that does nothing but throws and chain throws, and you can do that.
はい。じゃあ動画の方行きましょうか。
はい。
Can I just なんかね、チャットでもうバランスこれディサポインティングとか言ってるけど、だから今日バランスの話しないって言ってるよね。
いやだからしたら56時間かかるけどいいか
So people are talking about it's disappointing there's no balance changes. We said we're not covering that today. We already said 1,500 items that are balance changes that will be covered later.
When later, though? I mean, I'm not complaining here, but
されるんですよね。
when later?
So as you can see, the cabinets here that Nakatsu was talking about.
はい、筐体に座って、自分のゴーストと、相手がゴーストを選んで戦わせることができます。
What is the general idea of Ghost? It's just a little bit more of a human AI or bot to fight against. Like, the theory was that you would, like, let's say you really like Joe Crush, but you're like not good enough to like ever get in a tournament and fight him like directly unless you get lucky. The idea is like, oh hey, I get to play against Joe Crush, I get to play against Arslan Ash. Not so much necessarily just for like training purposes to like get better against them, but also that way you can kind of like kind of simulated play against them. Like I don't hate it. I like the idea behind it. It's just in practice, the fact that you have to kind of program it, and it's not really adaptive, and you can kind of cheese out most of the bots anyway. Becomes more of a thing of like a case of like, how do I beat this bot by just cheese, rather than how do I learn how to play against Joe Crush or something.
More often. And when you tell them you don't like it, they'll decrease.
So when CNT and CBT were happening, where they first showing off the bots, was the only time I played against the bots. And like for instance, the Shaheen bot was like the most human of the bots. So even though the other bots were programmed by someone, that bot was very human and acted like a human despite being a robot. You could still cheese it, but it acted more like a human would really act, like decision making and kind of YOLO options sometimes, but being solid at the same time.
これはまだ開発中の。
はい、がっつり。
But yeah, it was like one bot was actually kind of human-like of the 8 they had shown. So it's like,
in the dev environment, but
it's a nice experiment, but obviously it still needs like a lot of work.
完成版ではないです。
So this is
開
definitely
発中
あんまこういう画面見ないと。
UI がとんでもないデバッグ画面
Oh yeah, the overhead where she does the straight kick into the overhead
じゃ
dunk.
あ行ってみましょうか。
Yeah. Yeah, well, like I said, I'm gonna go over it another time. I'll probably do it off stream.
下段を打て、中段を打て、投げに行け、パークラッシュを打て。
Oh, the T8 demo? Okay, sorry. Yeah, I can't remember which one it was. Thanks.
So there's 6 different patterns. There's low attack, mid attack,
Oh.
rage art, heat smash, あとなんだっけ？
投げを打て。
throw.
Yep. Good old Dragonov Orbital. Still not
これ
buffing
は
it,
さっき
huh?
下段を打てっていう指示をやってジンは中段を打てってやると、中段を打ってくれてます。なんでこのセコンド指示をしっかり聞いていますね。
So you can see
Oh no!
actions that
CD4 did hit the ground.
2ラウンドでドラグノフに
Fuck you, Namco.
ジンに下段を打てって言ったら指示を途中で。
So
赤くな
Yeah,
指示
there it is.
Dragunov has been instructed to do mid and
Fuck
gen
you.
low. You can see the red command is the most.
Oh
recent
boy,
one.
it's gonna be fun to play Dragonov now. Dragonov, it's gonna have worse tracking, no ground presence. Can't wait. Like there, even back when 2 didn't hit low slump either. Holy shit.
And so you can see it's much more interactive.
Yeah,
than just
down 2
watching
looks the same
those,
speed. It might be worse on block though.
これあくまでこれ自分なんですよね。
自分です。
自分に指示出す。
自分に指示ですね。
So it is, a mirror of how you as a player.
Yeah, we saw down 1 or down 2 for Dragonov is still -1 on block, so they didn't buff that either.
はい。今さっき打ちましたけど。
Jin did a power crush as instructed.
確かにこれ音声で指示できたら面白いですね。
これ音声でした。
でも聞き取れない人もいたりする。
はい。でドラグノフレイジャーツ打てって言ってしっかり。
Same animation, yeah.
Dragunov.
Yeah, I didn't expect a change on like rage art animations, but they did something similar in like FR for Tekken 7, so
結構面白い遊びになっていて、ちょっと対戦に疲れた息抜きとか 今日は
RIP Dragonov. Yeah, they haven't shown anything, Cam, regarding that. From what Murray said, they have 1,200 changes.
Kind of break from the head-to-head fighting.
So they'll announce it, quote unquote, at a later time, whenever that is. I mean, good. It might even be fucking not until March 30th, to be honest. So yeah, my guess is all the wall spotting heat smashes are gone, which was a great change because thank God. And then that was at the same time as the heat engager in Power Crush going away. But yeah, wall splat launching heat smashes were way overtuned. So
以上前に一回そのプロゲーマーの皆さんにもテストしてもらったんですよね。その時めちゃくちゃ盛り上がりました。
oh, I see what you're saying about Zafina. Yeah, she performed it out of stance now. They showed that you can perform heat smashes out of stance. That's not to say that they didn't change the input. It's possible, Brent. It does kind of point that it's gone, but yeah, there is a possibility it might be like down rage art or something like that. Actually, I take it back. You can't perform down rage art because down forward 1+2 is the input.
And Yasuo was mentioning how he actually got some of the
Generic, right? That's generic input. So how would you perform down forward 1+2 if you're already hitting down, right?
You'll reserve judgment. Until
Okay, yeah, I would say 90% chance that's gone.
Yasuo just mentioned it'd be great.
Yeah, good call. I didn't even think about that.
If you could bet fight money on it or something, that would make it even more fun. We'll see. Maybe in the future.
まあ鉄拳コインはダメですけどね。
Of course, Tekken coin a lot more difficult.
鉄拳コインはもうガチガチ
国によってはいいけど
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing too, Cam. It's like,
Fight money.
he already has 2 heat smashes, right? You know, Heihachi.
どんどんこの
So
機能もこう進化させながら
now that they're getting rid of wall spotting heat smashes, what are they going to do with the other heat smash? Are they going to get rid of it? Like, are they going to get rid of heat smash forward? Or are they just going to repurpose it or something?
まあいろんなことやっていきたいなと思って。
There's a good chance it's still wall splats, but like you don't get a combo, right? Kind of similar to Dragonov, something like that.
With version 1.13 coming up in March.
はい。まあシーズン2、まあ本当まだまだいっぱいあるんですけども、今日はその
Man, I can't believe they fucking
3
kowtowed
月下旬に
to people
配信やります
who were complaining about fucking CD4 of Dragonov hitting
実機を
grounded.
使いながら皆さん
Dragonov better have a million fucking buffs
That's just
because
an overview.
they already
So,
gutted him in
we're
season
gonna be
1. They're
going
gutting him
into
even
more
further.
details about,
What is he going to
changes
do
for
that's
season 2,
noteworthy?
coming up in the Tekken
Everyone's
franchise.
sidestep is going to be naturally stronger.
So
His
for people
orbital
who
still
wanna
doesn't
know about
launch.
that, tune in
Like,
and-
what is Dragonov even going to do in it anymore?
はい、最後に少しだけ鉄拳ワールドツアー2025なんですが、エボジャパンですね。5月9日。
Yeah, the main benefit of the heat smash is almost certainly they're still going to cause strong break. So if there's a 2 wall hit or a 2 hit wall or a 2 hit floor, you can break the floor almost certainly instantly still. So probably going to be removed from the game, I know, right? Might as well.
And it will, the season itself will run through November.
はい。で、11月ぐらいまで予選をやって、ファイナルはおそらく年明けになるかなと思ってます。
That said, we haven't announced the final when and where, but we're currently thinking the rough timeline for the finals will be sometime in the new year. So, calendar year 2026.
はい。で今マスターイベントとかチャレンジャーイベントをどういう大会にするかっていう調整。
To be honest, like vanilla tag, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad at all. There were some clear bugs, but it wasn't that bad. Like vanilla tag and final tag are what do you call it? I can't remember the term. It was
once that's complete,
it wasn't Revolution, right? Tekken Revolution. It was something similar to like Revolution. Tag Infinite. Infinite was the final release of Tekken Tag 2. Technically, there was one more patch past Infinite. But yeah, Infinite and Vanilla Tekken Tag 2 were very close. So balance-wise, Tag was always pretty good. Vanilla T7 had some very clear problems, but you have to remember that Vanilla T7 also came with like significant changes per patch. So for instance, with Vanilla T7, like every month we got like 2 new characters.
So, like,
東京大会の申請
uh,
はこれは
if you look at the original cast of Vanilla Tekken 7, there was like 12 characters, and by the time Fated Retribution came out, aka Tekken 7 for console, basically, there were like an additional like 15 more characters. So, like I said, there was a balance patch like every other month with like 2 new characters per balance patch. So Tekken 7 was very fluid in that way. So it wasn't that bad. The worst balanced one was probably T5, like 5.0. But T6 6.0 was insanely bad balance, but also everyone was OP as shit. So it was like a Marvel game when 6.0 was first out. So like that was still fun because everyone was a fucking Marvel character. T5 had the hell of infinites. That was the worst part about T5. But 6.0, like I said, it was like playing Marvel as Tekken.
The coming TWT, a major change that you'll want to notice is that dojo event points will be awarded based on.
Oh yeah, why is this labeled as free update? Yeah, good question.
So that what that means is we count it based on the actual number of people that attended your event the day of.
How much is the season pass? Good question. I would assume it's going to be the same as season 1 because it's the same thing. 4 characters plus a stage or something. They did specify that you can buy it without the stage and whatnot, so you can get it cheaper.
DQ つけずによく20とか適当なスコアをつけて DQ 処理する運営もあるんですけど
Yeah, the main like thing I can say about Tekken 8 is that at first Tekken 8 was really fucking bad. So like the first couple major balance patches significantly helped out the game a lot when it came to balance. The issue is whatever momentum Namco like started out with, where they nerfed the heat burst and stuff like that, they stopped doing it. So if they would have maintained that momentum, not like game like mountain changing, like mountain moving patches and kind of toned it down but still affected things, we would be in a much better place. So like I said, early momentum was good, completely gone after 4 months into the game. And now we're past a year. Season 2 still isn't out. Now, granted, it's a little bit over a month away, so we have we have something in the distance we can look towards. But still, all this should have started like 2.5 months ago in December after TWT 2025. And again, they didn't have to release Anna right away. They didn't have to release all the big balance paint changes. They could have started with the movement change and went from there. And then let people get used to the movement change. Okay, a couple months later, we'll do the big nerfs. Okay, a month later, we have Anna, and now we have the rest of Season 2 coming out right at the same time. And then by that time, people will have a better grasp of the game. The new Season 2, so that way they don't get thrust into it and are playing effectively somewhat of a new game. But yeah, the movement change, like I said, should have started in December. Like finding out that they've had that ready and didn't implement it into the old game is really frustrating, I'll be honest.
68 slides is a lot. Nakatsu is saying it's I have the most work, the most talking to do.
But yeah, I mean, a lot of players have already given up on the game, so it's going to be hard to get them back. Me, I've been playing it the whole time. I mean, I don't play a lot. I've been playing a lot more recently in general, but I basically would play just 2 days a week, and I would stream it. I wouldn't play it off stream, and if I would, I'd play like player match. But yeah, I mean, it still needs a lot of help. Season 2 hopefully should be a step in the right direction, but I'm also seeing that Anna's full crouch launcher out of heat at plus 17 did like 50% damage, including the initial first hit right on the heat engager, is crazy, dude. That worries me, I'll be honest. Yeah, exactly. Delays aren't prudent at all. Oh yeah, and then now the new god ranks. Oh my god, dude. It feels lazy. Available from stances. Do a lot of characters have heat engager power crushes from stances? Off the top of my head, I can't think of any of them. Well, I might be wrong.
同性にやった方がいいのかなと思いましたね。
So Harada's just worried.
Oh yeah, they got rid of it, Zula. Downback 1.4 is now a wall splat tool. So no, it's gone.
It's something that we did as a fun thing to make the community laugh. But people who are new to the scene, they kind of confuse that we actually are pissed at everyone and just.
Jin has a stance power crush heat engager.
That's not the case.
He has a power crush at a stance, but not a heat engager. Unless you mean he has a heat engager and then he has a power crush. Maybe I'm misunderstanding you.
日本だからかな。海外だと逆に喜ぶの。俺らがこうやって噛みつくとめっちゃ喜ぶライブとかだと。
Oh yeah, well no, it might be gone. BOK 1+2, yeah, that's a good example. Yeah, you're talking about I think Zen 2 or whatever. Yeah, you're right about that.
すごい若い人増えてたじゃない。
そうですね。
That is probably a power crush heat engager. Yeah, we'd have to see it. By see it, I mean season 2.
まあただちょっとうちのね青山はちょっともう事件性があるぐらいのでかい声で叫びながらはいやってましたけどね。
あでもだからそういうちょっと
それももしかしたら若いですよね。
若いんですね。だからちょっと俺らもやり方変えなきゃいけないね。
そうですね。アップデートしないといけないかもしれないですね。
So just to keep you guys.
Yeah, they should do a teaser or something. Or a final season 2 teaser change video to keep us like talking. Yeah, I always dislike how the end of the Tekken talk, they just like sit there for like 15 minutes. Not really shit talk either, they just kind of talk in general. This one's a little bit better, of course, but because then it's like, man, are we just still sitting here waiting for nothing kind of thing?
It's quite cool to see the kind of change in the culture that we've experienced over the years.
だから次回からちょっと我々おね風でやりませんか。おね風で。
やめろ。
いいアップデートがあるのよ。これいい話があるのよ。ちょっっと待ちなさいよ。待ちなさいよ。いい話があるんだから。
まあ一個言えるのはこのなんだろう。表向きじゃなくて。
Yeah, I know. It's anywhere between like 15 to 20 minutes of nothing. I'm afraid of turning off though, because what if they show a teaser? They never do, but what if they do?
誰も怒らないような発言ね。
知らない人は聞いて。
いや確かに運営が切れながらやってる配信です。
Oh, look at that.
だってさ、別に俺好きでやってるわけじゃない。
Did Nikatsu ever show his shirt off? That says Anna on it.
ぶっちゃけさ。
So I was just mentioning, it's cool that we could have this opportunity in a Tekken Talk Live to just, chat with you guys and be real about what we're thinking and our feedback on the current state of things. Sometimes it's a bit harsh way of saying things. Sometimes it's not. But there are some new people who kind of misunderstood Harada, like the sunglasses. One thing he was mentioning. That's not something he does because he likes, but it's something that's just expected of the Tekken atmosphere, right?
I mean, it looks like Murray's reading chat, but at the same time, he might be just getting fed information from like someone off stream.
ちょっと我々喋りながらこうチャット見てこう反応を拾いながらやってるんですけど、ちょっとこれあまりにも多くて、
そのナーフとかバフのトピックの時はいいんだけど、全然関係ないトピック話してる時にそれを言うと、それはマイケルも怒るわさ。
Damn, dude.
全然その話してないじゃないですか。
Okay, would you guys hate me if I stop right now?
ちょっとですね、これ
Should we even wait?
よくないね。
Probably not, right?
そもそも
それ宣言するとみんないろんな文字、
まあ
テッケンネットを
いろんな文字やればいいんじゃないですか。
Yeah, it probably still is Insta running too,
ナ
yeah.
ーフはね、ナーフとバフは意見としてカウントしないんで。
You up on what's going on? Yasuo was saying there's so many nerf buff blah 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 in the comments. He's thinking about making that a filtered word. I said
Oh
that's
my
good
God.
luck with that battle, but yeah, just a
Come on.
fun aside.
バフハラだとナーフハラだとずっと出てくるしね。
どっちやねん。
どういうことやねん。
Okay, yeah. Thanks for coming by, guys. We are doing the match review this Sunday. Shout outs to whoever submitted matches and whatnot, because, yeah, I mean, within like, what is that, like 2 or 3 days, or make an announcement, we already have 8 submissions. Yeah, at the time of me making the post, it's like we had like 4, and I'm like, okay, if we get like maybe 1 or 2 more, we'll be good to go. And by the time, like less than 2 hours later, we had another 4 submissions. So it's like, okay, I'll go ahead. I'm gonna close it. I will undo the post that talks about it.
There isn't Space Cam realistically. My apologies, man. We'll do it in about a month though. Actually, shit, it's gonna be tricky at the same time because of Anna. But yeah, we'll do it in about a month. Private coaching? No. Unfortunately not. I figure. Yeah. Long story short, but no, I don't. With that being said, anytime I'm on stream, when I'm streaming on Twitch, I usually do, if people want to play, like for instance, last night, I played against a bunch of people. So feel free to come by if you want to play some matches, if you're in America, preferably. And I'm down to play a few matches. I'm down to talk about the game. Obviously, like, talking to you guys and playing with you guys is much more fun than playing the game randomly, like, ranked. But, yeah, usually when I'm streaming on Twitch, I'm just doing gameplay sort of stuff, doing ranked. So, yeah, we're working on Safina. Hearing that I get a cool little title if I hit God, I'll probably start the God grind. Hopefully be able to get God within a few days. I don't know. I have a bunch of characters at Tekken God, but I figure better to expand my horizon than to try to, like, lock into a character. But that's always how I've been, too. Like, for instance, in Tekken 7, I got my purple rank, my purple name, right? The 530,000 prowess, by just grinding a bunch of characters, learning the game. So, but now, like, it's like, okay, now there's a reason to hit God. Okay, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to do it, sort of thing. Especially seeing that they're fucking nerfing Dragunov. I can't believe it. That's crazy to me. But, okay. Yeah. This Sunday, we'll go ahead and do it. And then I have a bunch of things queued up for the next couple of weeks too. That's about it. Let me just do shout outs. Yeah, I know, right? Fuck. Thanks, Sula, Cam, Chuck, Astro, Medino. Yeah, sorry that, Cam, that the submissions are closed. But like I said, we already have 8, unfortunately. Sebek. Who else I have here? I know there's people earlier too, but I'm seeing recent chat. But yeah, thanks for coming by. I'm going to go ahead and re-record the Anna breakdown. With that being said, most of it is already on the channel already. Just go ahead and rewind the VOD if you want to watch us go over it in slow motion. But I'm going to go over it again simply because we talked about it. And shout outs to whoever mentioned about the poison effect. Because yeah, clearly I missed that the first time. So I appreciate who corrected me about the poison, and then also corrected me about the poison being shown earlier, but kind of hidden off in the background. So, yeah. Thanks, guys. I hope you guys have a great night or great rest of the day. And, yeah, I'll see you in the next video kind of thing. Later, guys.